Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Ben, thank you for the sub. Silas, thank you for the sub, and Caden, thank you for the sub. How you guys doing? We are on a different day.
Wonderful. Incredible. Literally
Caden's
the
awake.
greatest day of my life.
True. And I'm partaking again.
Yeah. Immediately negate those effects of the awakeness. All right.
I'm gonna be so good at RP today.
I know. That's what I was telling Ben last night. I'm like, you were killing at the end of Act 2, but our schedule like completely fucked you. And I was like, I could watch the life drain from you when you were playing, and I felt so bad. But
now we're here in the morning.
So, we're basically gonna be doing this from Saturday mornings now at 11 o'clock at EST each morning. Oh god, guys, I just realized that means I gotta wake up even earlier when I go home. Fuck! Oh well, I'll be on a different schedule. I'll be used to waking up early anyway, so I'll still be sleeping in. But anyway.
Now we just get to watch the life drain from Ben's eyes.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
We get to watch it come back. Big man Z.
It's not coming back.
It's just rub a little bit of that diamond dust in there and you're fine.
Yeah, some nose candy. You'll be good. Go to Victor's little tiny hut, you know? You'll be fine.
I know where you can find some of that if you're ever looking.
Jesus. All right, moving on. So, last session, who wants to do a recap of it?
Ooh.
Caden, you're awake.
Yeah. So, lot of twists. That's it. That's the recap. No. After finding out that both Silas's dad, Clyde's dad, and his dad's proxy were for some reason, somehow, in some unknown way, died and or went missing.
I think the proxy we know how he died, but like
it's a mystery.
It's a
have
mystery.
No idea how he died. He just suddenly died. That's my guess.
It just keeled over one day. He had a grabber.
So, there's gonna be a couple gaps in this, but
I'll fill it in. Don't worry.
Yeah. Following that, we went to see Clyde's mother, and her caretaker, who was very nice. I didn't say it. You did. Found her in a unfortunate condition. And so then upon sometime after that, we were speaking with Mr. Nice Guy, and we were kind of trying to decide what was going to happen at the casino, the funds, and we found out that actually a very big portion of that was going to the research.
For a month. Guys, he's been at the point for a month. Oh, no.
With no food and no water.
Oh no, they're gonna kill him.
No, there's still bar fries. They just appear out of thin air.
He specifically said no food, no water. He's dead. Yeah.
Adios. So we also went to see Clyde's gambling buddy in the illusionary fighting ring, where we discussed the fate of the casino and such. And since he had most of the people in his pocket anyways, we decided to let him run operations and such. And then we decided to go off to what will be Victor's home island, and then all of our misfortunes caught up with us, and we were just for some reason attacked by two bugbears, a wizard, and a muscle mommy, and they died.
And very nearly so did you guys. Well, some of you.
And they're gone.
I was perfectly fine.
Yeah, you and Ben were the only ones perfectly fine. Everyone else was getting pretty low.
I was not perfectly fine. I had
were you
10
not?
hit points at the end of that fight.
Okay, Jacob, you were the only one that was perfectly fine.
Listen, all I'm saying is a wizard kept throwing a fireball at a rogue. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen.
So, to fill in some of the gaps there, you do get an inspiration point, Caden. After Clyde killed his father's vessel, They went to go look for any information they could find, so they investigated his room. They found a journal, which filled in some of the gaps that Lear was supposed to say. And basically they found out that, one, his Clyde's father had basically forbid him to communicate with him anymore because of their last communication. Second, the even had to sever his connection with his son after he killed his wife. Then we also found out that Lear had been taxing more of the casinos to help fund research to help Clyde's adoptive mother, which they went to go visit right after, and basically found out that she has a disease called the fracturing, which is basically magic Alzheimer's.
Coffee.
Magic Alzheimer's, no.
Then they went to go see Gon, as Caden said, who basically is going to take over for Lear. And then after that, as they were trying to leave to go find the painting which has the coordinates for the Graveyard of the Gods in Victor's ancestral home, they were attacked by people that they had wronged on the island. We leave off by them leaving the island on a ship, and now we pick up where they are arriving on Zondir. Any other announcements we want to make before we start?
He's gone.
Cool. All right.
The person, of course.
Of course. So, as you guys arrive, Victor, you have not been here for well over 5 years, close to 7 at this point. It has been a long time. A lot of past memories. Raimfin, however, you are very familiar with this new age of Zondir. The rest of you have never been on this island before. This is a new experience for you. And I want you to imagine when you're picturing this in your own mind, imagine basically the Florida villas for all of the rich people. That is basically what this island is. It's just like, it's not a vacation home, it's their main home, where they have mansions, but these are not people who are lords of this island. They are basically kind of like higher lords in other islands, and this is where they go to have like political balls and shit. And like political meetings. So as you guys are kind of stepping off the ship, you immediately, yes, wait, no, okay, and it's not a D4. Grant, what is your inspiration dice again? It's a D10, right, or D12?
Like my bardic inspiration?
Yes.
It should be a D10. Hold on, let me double check.
The good thing I asked privately.
Yeah.
It is a D10. It is a D10.
No, I couldn't let that slide. I had to ask Grant because I didn't remember, but I knew it was not a D4, and I know we've had this conversation before.
I've been lobotomized all of Act 3. So.
All right. As you guys are kind of stepping off the dock, you notice it is a very nice port that you were in. This is definitely one that you see a lot of these rich merchants coming in with these nice spices. You see some exotic animals coming off of these ships. This is a very rich and rich merchants as well. They're being transported here. As you start walking to the dock, you see this tall, slender man in this nice, like, suit and coat. He's got a little shoulder cape draped over him, and he's surrounded by a few guards next to him. He starts to approach you as you and as Victor specifically, as he approaches you first, and he goes, "Well, hello. You must be new to the island. My name is Mr. Bigglesby III, the new portmaster here on Zondir." And Victor, you also recognize him. The last portmaster was a fatter man who was a bit shorter, named Mr. Bigglesby II, or Junior. And so it's been about a couple of years. He goes, what brings you to Zondir today?
Just here to dig up the past.
Well, I hope that means some meeting is not physical digging, as we don't concern ourselves with graveyards here. But Is this any of your first times here? And he starts scanning the crowd, and it's like, we're not familiar with dwarves on this island. I'm sure you'll be a very spectacular guest here. And he sees Ramfin, and he pauses for a moment. I know you, don't I? I've seen your face before. Where have I seen that? Where have I seen you?
Well, I was reckon you saw me on Zondir.
Well, well, yes, I would assume so, but
I just like turn and look.
Man's gotten around.
And he turns to the guards. Don't I know him from somewhere? Where have I seen his face? And you see these guards shuffling through some papers, and they kind of whisper to him. Oh, I see. And he goes up and he pats you on the shoulder, and all of a sudden you disappear. The rest of the group, you watch as he sets his shoulder. What level?
5th.
8th.
Fuck.
Yeah, asking us what level with that smirk, I was like, yeah, he's casting something.
Wait,
I
doesn't
have
it
to
roll
try.
for that?
Huh?
Force lore.
Do you roll for that if it's lower, or does it just not work? I don't remember.
I mean, that's 3 levels lower, so that's... I don't know how that works.
When do
Triple
we do-
disadvantage.
I'm Googling.
So we used to do
Why
it
do we do
differently, and then we started doing it differently. I don't remember now. So it used to be like if it was higher, it just beat it. But if it was the same level, we rolled for it. But I don't know what it is now.
We do meets it beats it.
Exactly. We switched it for Act 3 for probably like the regular rules, and I don't remember what it is.
You make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
So it'd be an 18. You have to be an 18.
Ooh.
With his charisma,
Ooh.
his spellcasting modifier.
All right. I can do this. I can do this. What's that? What are you? Fuck, I can't do this. That's a 13.
Fuck, I think I'm getting sent to
Ramfin, from your perspective, he sets his hand on your shoulder, and instantly you are transported into this void.
Oh, just like Mr.
And as you look around, you start moving around, and suddenly you come across walls and these like invisible bars show
Goddamn,
up.
I got sent to wizard jail.
Wizard
And-
jail.
And you sit there for ages. Time feels like it is going slow, and approximately you sit there for 200 years. You don't age,
Oh fuck!
but for 200 years you're sitting there, going slowly insane. From the rest of the party's perspective, he turns and goes, "I'm sorry about him. We've had some crime. Had some crime here. You Eldritch Blast him? Make an attack roll.
Bro, he just took out the friend.
Make an attack roll."
They're not gonna do anything. What? Fuck, I'm rolling like shit. Fuck, okay, so that's 15 for the first one. I'm
Doesn't
switching
hit.
to the fucking other, switching to the
Yeah,
fucking other
nothing's
dice.
gonna hit.
God
I see Austin's face.
God damn. I am cursed. Oh my god, I just rolled a 6 and a 4. Holy shit.
Forgive and wait.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those don't hit. I need you to. Oh fuck! What is the DC?
He's gonna get sent to wizard jail as well.
Actually, yeah, he is gonna put his hand on your shoulder, and immediately you're transported in a completely different location from then. You are not together.
Different void.
Different. Well, it's the same thing, but in a different cage. You guys can't see each other. He turns to the rest of the group. I'm sorry. That's the first one. He's a known criminal on this island. He's committed a string of B&Es, and we, well,
It is.
yes, we had
Do you have any
I don't know
evidence?
about that. You're in void for 200 years.
I'm saying that is me.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Do you have any
just
Silas
be
shop.
Just Viennese,
just
sure.
Viennese. Just Viennese.
Do you have any proof of these crimes?
How many B&Es do you need to commit to get 200 fucking years?
Don't worry. Your friends will we'll be back in 2 days. Time works differently in the realm that we send them. We're not monsters. We don't have dungeons. We don't concern ourselves with locking people up and feeding them. No, we just send them into this nice little realm that they're only gone for 2 days, but for them it is 200 years. So don't expect
I'm
if
aware.
there's some changes
thought
to
I-
your friends.
It's,
But also,
Forgive me, this is against your laws or policies and such. I mean, no offense, but is there any way to potentially expedite their release?
sure, absolutely. It's going to be very costly, though. Roughly, with the crimes that the elf has committed, it will be roughly 1.8 million gold.
Yeah, so jail's okay. Jail's fine.
For
2 days sounds okay.
for
I say, I understand, and I also apologize for the frugalness of our other friend.
attacking a portmaster is a very serious crime, but for him it will only be 600,000 gold.
2 days is okay.
Okay, cool. Well,
I
are
do
any
have
of
to
you
ask,
feeling like spending some time in jail, or are we good to speak?
Oh, I-
Just how many breaking and enterings did Professor Raven? So I thought I knew him. I thought we were pretty decent friends. Apparently,
Well, there
some
were
stuff I didn't know.
there were 4 prominent houses that he broke into, and some minor houses as well. But
Might I ask
the total
what-
equate to 8, on top of other serious crimes committed while in those keeps.
Might
Would
I
you
ask
mind
what he
elaborating
stole?
on that?
My goat.
Well, let's see. And he goes to one of his guards. Can you pull up the transcript for each of the crimes committed by this man? And you see him pull out this like pharmacy receipt list where it's just this long list. He goes, breaking and entering. We have torture. We have attempted murder.
Yes, I
We
thought-
have assault
Completely out of
with a
character
deadly
for a
weapon.
second.
okay,
You're telling
okay.
me that this guy's
Yep,
like,
yep.
hey, yeah, we're gonna send him to jail for B&Es, but doesn't mention murder and torture.
He broke into a high.
Attempted murder. Attempted murder.
He broke into a high lord's
Allegedly.
thing. Breaking into a high lord's keep is already one of the most serious crimes you can have on this island. Assault and attempted murder is just another Tuesday here.
The only difference between murder and attempted murder is you suck at it. All right.
Damn.
That's brutal.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay,
he
okay, so
about the
torture,
same
yeah,
for
track.
times those by 8, and that's about where he was at. He's committed some very serious crimes, and he will be gone for a long while in his time, not for ours, but still.
I appreciate the information. I'd like to once again apologize for the frugalness or any past violations of our party. We've been traveling with this man for some time, and in all honesty, was unaware. But the rest of us, well, we mean no harm, and I'll reach out to like shake his hand. And
Speaking of which, does it look like he has any kind of expensive jewelry on?
Oh my god.
I'm giving him a normal handshake, by the way. There's
As-
no
as-
fucking like.
As you go and you try and shake his hand, he looks at you.
Tail.
I'm sorry, I don't shake hands. And he goes to one of his guards, and the guard goes and shakes your hand in this like firm gauntlet grasp, and it almost hurts a bit with how firm he's shaking your hand as he's kind of like looking you over.
I understand, and thank you.
Well, as far as expensive jewelry, he seems to be in this. He doesn't seem to be wearing anything that's too exotic. It's mostly just the clothes. Anything that he would be wearing is under the clothes and out of sight. He's not displaying any open. He's only the portmaster, so there's nothing that's being like shown.
But he's a portmaster in an extremely rich area.
Yeah, but he's also trying not to flaunt his wealth.
Do you bring your high valuables to work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fuck you guys.
Dude, you know people wear like diamond earrings to the job site and like lose them. It's stupid.
I know Grand showing up with like a crystalline flag, dude.
No, dude. I'll be pulling up in J's. I got a Cuban on.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not gonna rob this guy. He just sent two of my buddies to the wizard jail for 200 years. I think I'm okay.
Now, are you going to be staying in some keep, like for a guest, or do you have an inn that you would prefer to stay in? We have a nice merchant inn up
I'm
upon the
gonna
hill.
turn to Victor.
Swinery.
A Swiggle Swinery? Oh,
Hey,
is that you? Well, he is not here, unfortunately. He was, but, well, he was quite rude to some of our guests from what we've seen, and he kind of decided to close shop, so we have a different merchant inn that is, a lot for out-of-towners and people selling high goods. So there is an inn here, but there is no Swiggle Swinery, I can assure you.
Another question. Where are those two gonna pop up again? Are they gonna just like pop up right here? We gotta come back in 2 days. To,
Oh,
like, collect
no,
them?
no. We have a little holding area where they have to file some paperwork. It is like 80 pages they have to sign. It is brutal. So glad I don't ever have to go there.
So you guys put them in jail for whatever amount of time, and then you torture them with paperwork afterwards.
That's how you prevent recidivism.
Exactly.
Just
You know, guys got a point.
No,
Guys got a
dude,
point.
Clyde's
You know
gonna
what?
get so back, dude. He doesn't have the patience for paperwork. He doesn't.
You're
Yes,
supposed to delay your own release.
You know what? I respect it.
We
Okay,
what was this name you
believe in
mentioned?
punishment of the highest kind. We are politicians, after all.
Oh.
I mean, oh my god, this is your island.
Yeah, you were a politician, motherfucker. You are still one. You're a lord. Wait, Caden, Chris is a fucking king. You are definitely a politician.
Oh, this is true. I am a king now.
Or king consort. But
Fucking politicians. They do
Yeah.
nothing but blow up my island. He starts walking away.
you're talking to the one that did, yeah.
We're gonna unbuild your house.
Well, I will have one of my guards escort you if you would prefer. If not, they will happily take you. If you know where you're going as well, that is perfectly fine. Anything that you might need loaded off the ship? Any luggage?
I don't think we brought anything. I
You
think
probably
we
have some
just
travel
walked out
clothes
the
and
stove.
stuff, but you guys, it's all carrying.
Yeah. That works.
Baggage boy.
It,
Baggage boy, come here.
yeah, he goes and he looks down at Boblin. He goes to try and pet him, and Boblin starts growling at him and tries to take a nip at him. And he goes, "Oh, well,
Please don't
you
send
have-
our pet to 200 years.
no, you have quite the pet. Will you
He
be
just- he's
needing
just a
somewhere
guy.
to keep him in a pen, preferably not on this island? We don't deal with savage animals
what-
like that one.
Once we get into the inn, he'll be fine. We'll keep him in the room.
Okay,
pay for it.
all right. Well, how about your day? If you need any kind of assistance on ships, please come back to me as Mr. Bigglesby. That is my name. And he goes and has another guard shake your hand, John, and he begins
That's
walking
very
away.
close to Swiggles as I shake this guy's hand.
How the fuck do you get Swiggles?
You said Biggles.
Bigglesby.
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 It's very close to Swiggles. Just digging at him to try to piss him off.
Hmm.
Say I like your father better.
Me too. He goes and he goes and he turns and he goes back up to his little office area. And as you guys kind of begin walking towards the inner island, you do see this little area that he was talking about. That is this 8x8 room that has this astral projection of a little attendant, and you just see these stacks of papers in the office in a little seating area. And you-
Gosh.
And you continue walking, and the Merchant Inn
Guys,
is not too far.
Crime doesn't pay.
You continue
But it's
walking,
certainly right.
and you see the inn up top. It doesn't have a name. It just is literally called the inn. They're not great with naming it in this island, as you're well aware, Victor.
Yeah.
And you see it's kind of crowded as like the merchants are coming in. The little market is just down the way. But from where you're at, you can see up on these high hills these glorious castles and mansions of splendor size, and then across the far away you can see this gigantic school, which you recognize as the Diogenes School of Poetry or of Arts, of the arts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of this is bringing back a lot of memories of when you were there. Obviously, you had just graduated from that school when you left. And some of the keeps you do recognize, and there seem to be a couple smaller, newer keeps towards the markets that are probably some like really high merchants that you suspect that have taken up here.
Mm-hmm.
But not much has changed since you had left.
Okay.
So I probably know the streets pretty well, right?
Yeah, you're fairly familiar with, or you're not fairly, you're very familiar with it. You remember your keep is pretty high up on the hill. It's like it's the highest hill. It is the tallest point of that because you were the richest family.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of have this overlook of every other one. You're kind of the you kind of drown some of the other castles in your shadow in a way, and
Yeah.
not keep shadow.
What do I like have a sense of what like the cheapest possible place to stay here would be?
It'd be the inn.
That's where I want to go.
Okay. As you walk into the inn, you see a bunch of
20 gold a night.
what'd you say?
Still gonna be like 20 gold a night or some shit.
No, you see a bunch of these like. The only way I can say is like exotically dressed merchants in these really colorful outfits that almost seem a bit too pompous for the their job. Like they're very you guys have seen Volo in Baldur's Gate, right?
Yep.
Imagine like that. Like that's the way these people are dressed in these very
What are they
ornate
selling?
They're
stuff.
just like overdressed.
Well, and they're overdressed. In their markets, they're selling a lot of like exotic animals, spices, some very finely crafted, or like not finely crafted, but finely ornated weapons and stuff.
What kind of exotic animals are we talking about here?
Some
Goblin Junior?
no, some like some.
Weekend Boblin, the girlfriend.
You see a dodo bird, which those don't exist here, so you're really confused about how they got that.
So what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and you see some other things, but the room itself is layered very
Hold on,
differently
hold on.
from.
Hold on, we're not skipping over the pets. Come on now.
Well, it's in the markets.
Pets in the
They're in
world.
the markets. This is in the inn right now that you're in.
Oh, okay.
So you're not.
I got you. I thought
Uh-huh.
we were walking by the market.
No. The inn is like very close to the port. It's like the nearest thing to the port besides for that holding room.
Okay.
Because that's where a lot of merchants go, so they'll just stay there if they don't have a house on Zondir. And you see about 10 merchants in there, just all kind of chatting, drinking, and
Bitches.
having some fun. And this woman in her late 40s behind the counter is kind of wiping down the counter and pouring some ale for some of the other merchants, and she spots you and she goes, "Oh, hi, welcome in. You must be new. I haven't seen your faces before. Are you new merchants?"
Not quite. We're just here visiting.
Ah, business or pleasure?
Hopefully both.
Ooh,
And
interesting.
I wink at her.
Well, welcome to the inn. What can I do for you?
Can me and my friends get rooms?
How many rooms would you like?
Mm,
One.
Oh,
preferably like a doggy bed in the corner.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I'm gonna say 2.
No, okay.
I think Victor needs his own room.
I have a really good idea, and I just need you to trust me.
Okay, I guess 1.
One room.
One room? Okay.
One room.
These are king-size beds, of course, so there's plenty of room for your activities. We don't judge here at the end. That will be 100 gold pieces for a room for one night.
The fuck?
I see. I put the 100 gold on the table.
Oh, thank you.
On the desk.
And she goes and she reaches underneath the counter and pulls out a key that she hands to you. Enjoy your stay at the inn. We do have room service, and we also have the finest drinks that Arconia has to offer, so please come and feel free to drink, eat, or whatever tickles your fancy here.
How much is a plate of food?
A plate of food? Well, what food would you like? We have a menu over here, and you look at the menu, and it's written in a language that you have never seen before. To Grant, you recognize it as this very... this language that is so rich that, like, you grew up on it, but to anyone who didn't grow up on this island, it doesn't make any sense. It's still common. It's still common, but it's written in like Shakespearean. It's written like Shakespearean, where it's like you don't know what it's asking or
like
what it's talking about.
Common, basically.
No. It's just cursive nowadays. Like people can't read
No,
cursive
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah,
It's just cursive.
just cursive.
Okay. What do you want?
I just. What are the prices? Like I'm sure numbers are still the same.
Well, we don't put prices on the menu here, unfortunately.
We're fucked. Do not do that.
So we're gonna make use of Clyde's bottle so much when we get out of jail.
Yeah,
Anyways.
probably not. Considering they just disappear people.
I mean, like, what are they gonna say? It's just a bottle that we can go into. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, why would they have a
Anyways.
problem with that?
Just what type of food do you want?
I was just curious. Let's just go up to the room.
I mean, there's lamb. You want lamb? There's pomfrits.
Never
What do you
had
want?
it.
Pomfret.
No.
You've never had lamb?
Fucking
Nah.
free.
What the fuck is the pomfret?
No, pomfrits. It's like
Oh,
all
I'm
the
looking this shit up.
fixings, right? Like you give them the steak. It's like all the fixings. It's a vegetable basically.
They probably have some sort of caviar from the Feywild.
Pomfrits is French fries.
Yeah. Well, they don't have the Feywild here.
Oh, God damn it! God damn it!
This is such culture shock for for John. He's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, this is basically like when you grew up on cheeseburgers and fast food and shit, and then you go to this really nice steakhouse and you're just like, why don't the menu have numbers on it? Oh, it's because the steak's $72.
Yeah, when you go to like some place and for the first time ever, you don't see like prices on the beer. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn man.
Yeah.
It's like
Like $14 beer.
he's like looking at the menu. It's like, what the fuck is Y guy? What the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
what the fuck is black guy?
Hey, Silas, you're really quiet. No one can hear you. I can see you talking, but I can't hear you.
Yeah,
You're-
because everyone's talking over me.
That's because you're far away from your mic.
No, because they kept speaking up over one another. God, never.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you're not
like you
here
don't do the
anyways.
same thing? Yeah.
Go on.
Ooh.
My.
Anyway, as you guys kind of go up into your room.
What is this A4 Wagyu?
Oh,
I don't understand what this is.
Wagyu. Like he like says it like it's French. It's just Wagyu, dude.
yeah. But as you guys go
Understand
into your
anything.
rooms, you know, you see this really nice feather bed. This is a really nice tavern. Like this puts Swiggles to shame in terms of like inns. Like how do I put this? If
still love
Swiggles is a
Swiggles.
Marriott, this is the Four Seasons.
I still love Swiggles.
Oh, 100% Squiggle's the best, but
Yeah, I would have to sleep on the
No,
floor. 'cause his
I'm
bed's gonna be
gonna
too comfortable.
turn to Grant. I was like, be honest. Are you getting busy tonight?
I don't know yet. We'll see how things work out with that the front desk lady.
Cast
To be
Tiny
so
Hut.
honest with you.
Well, you know what, fellas? No matter what happens, if we all end up sleeping in this bed, we
Cast
need to lay
Tiny
out
Hut.
some ground rules. All right.
Well, I don't think.
All right. We need 2 fellas pole to pole. 1 fella hole to hole. With the other one who's pole to pole. We don't want to wake up.
hey,
and have
Grant,
any
your mic's
pole-to-hole
getting really
business.
muffled.
We don't want to wake up and have any pole to hole business. That just ain't chill.
Cast Tiny Hut. John and I will stay in the Tiny Hut because it has an 8-hour
Hold on, wait,
duration.
before you do that, I'm pretty sure it's still like the middle of the day. So you can cast that
I mean for when we sleep. So he can do whatever he needs to in the room, and we can get like proper rest and not have to worry about that. And we're not paying
Yeah, but
400
is it-
fucking gold in rooms.
Okay, that works for me.
Yeah,
Is it
I-
that was
Tiny
that,
Hut
that was my.
completely
I
closed
figured it was
off,
going to
no
be pretty
windows?
poorly. Huh? What'd you say?
Is his tiny hut closed off? No windows?
I think you
Uh,
can make it.
it's- all the windows are facing the wall.
soundproof.
It is.
If he's-
100%.
Yeah, I was going to say
You
if
better-
the things
you
he's
better
probably
hope it
done
is.
in there. It better fucking be.
God damn.
Yeah.
No
I
black lights
figured
allowed
us
in the
just
tiny
searching the
hut.
Fucking Wazoo for these rooms. I was like, we'll just Tiny Hut it.
Yeah, I was really wondering why you guys went to the inn. To be fair.
Well, I
You gotta
think like
blend
I
in.
initially thought that we would just stay in Victor's residence, but fuck that, I guess.
No, we gotta blend in. I don't want anybody knowing.
Mhm.
We're on the down low here. I don't trust
yeah,
nobody.
3 dudes sharing a room. Yeah, we're blending in.
I don't trust
Hey,
nobody.
you would be surprised on this island, 100%. Like,
That's actually a very good point. I'll drink to
I'm
that.
kind of curious to find out if there's a thieves guild around. I mean, we got 2 days. I don't imagine we're gonna like try to go figure out all of Victor's stuff in
We're
these
gonna
2
topple
days.
the government.
Missing 2 of our party members.
they get
So-
back after 200 years, and they're just like, what happened? Oh, we managed to destroy the world.
Yeah, we made this
It's
place's money
apocalypse.
equal to 1 of itself to equal of 0 of itself.
Hey, does anybody have 2 bags of holding?
I do not.
I have a spell of holding. I mean,
Rainfin has a trench coat of holding.
I have a trench coat with like 6 bag of holding pockets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip off one of those pockets. just
He's
put it
not
in the-
there.
You're not ripping it off. Yeah, I'm
he's
in the
in
void.
wizard jail.
I'm in
I
wizard
know.
jail.
I know.
Hey, I had
Shoot,
good
man.
reason to. I had good reason to commit those crimes.
Some Ramfin with like holes in his coat where we just like cut the pockets out to make bags of holding for everybody.
Completely destroyed the use of his trench coat.
But yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
it's up to you guys. Are we trying to go to Victor's residence now, or are we gonna try to wait for those 2 to come back?
It's probably
think
best to
they
do
were
it now
pretty-
without them.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think we should 100% go to the like super snooty part of town without the people who like to murder people all the
This-
time.
you know what? You know what?
Well,
I don't like to be wrong. I call it like it is. He's got a fucking point for once.
okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it.
All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Um,
This is not how I
as
thought
we're
this would go.
walking though,
Mhm.
as we're walking though, I'm gonna be looking all over. I'm gonna like I'm gonna stay with them, but like be traveling through like alleys and stuff, seeing if I can find any signs of a thieves guild, like thieves' cant on walls and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I'm just curious.
I'm just trying to
Um,
walk around with some nonchalant shit.
As you're kind of walking around, you aren't. Actually, you know what? Give me a perception check. Also, at the same time, Clyde and Rainfin, Baby Shark starts to play on repeat for the next 150 years.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
what the
That's-
fuck?
Oh no!
Talking about
Cast
talking
the
about
bubble
cruel
of
and
silence,
unusual.
bro.
Talk about cruel and unusual punishment.
Hey, it could
know
be
what's
worse.
funny?
It could be playing like Island Boys or something like that.
Oh.
Immediately, the intro to like the Weezer song starts playing on top of that, but it's just very like it's not the entire song. It's just that little quick riff that'll play infrequently. That was just the bana bana
It's
bana bana.
a time from the PS2 Spider-Man game, but it is progressively getting faster and faster over the 150 years.
I cast prestidigitation and just continuously play a blaring white noise into my ears repeatedly.
As you try to cast something, immediately you see it has no effect.
You're in wizard
I
jail.
shoot
What about your,
myself.
Yeah,
What
You
about
try
you
to
take
press
that
it, and your
punishment.
gun doesn't have any magic.
what
The
about your
blast through
bottle?
it.
I press my boomerang into my chest.
That'll work. That'll work.
That'll work.
Kills himself, gets like a day of peace, and then has to, and then they just resurrect him.
As you press it
It's some,
into it,
it's some Zeus
you,
shit.
you hope it hurts you, but you don't feel any pain, and as you remove it, the hole just heals.
Ah!
By the way, that's a
We're on the easy street, and life's so sweet. And life is but a treat. Well, down on easy street.
it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. You look around, and you don't see any thieves, like guilds, or any markings from any thieves. You're able to reckon anything that would happen along that line would be internally, and they would just have connections. There wouldn't be, like, it's not a big city. This is a place where everyone knows everyone because they're like the highest political, lords that you can have.
Standing.
I'd like to get my friend into the CIA.
John Kiriakou.
Well, shit. I was hoping.
So as you're walking through the market, you notice some exotic animals. Obviously, that feathered chicken that's really colorful. The
Fucking Dodo.
What are the fucking prices?
oh, you look at it and it's immediately you're like, ooh, okay, never mind, keep going. Kind of prices. They're so much the number. You could rob 100 people and still not have enough. Like it
No.
takes trust fund baby money to to afford some of these things. This is like owning a tiger in America today.
This is gonna be the kind of place that I'm gonna try to pickpocket somebody, and it's just I'm gonna get like a card, like an actual just credit card.
It's gonna be a card, but it's actually just a business card that just says contact my lawyer or something like that for money.
You know what? I just for the lulz, I do, as we're walking through the market, I am gonna try to pickpocket some people and just see what I get.
So the market's fairly empty today, apart from like the people in the booths. So a lot of people are just kind of like chatting in between the booths. There's not a whole lot of I guess like lords walking around today. It is still like 2:00, so a lot of people that would be at school are at school. And a lot of the lords are just kind of in their own homes. So you do see a couple people there, but it's not much. Some of them look to be kind of like the higher merchants that would be kind of shopping around, maybe trying to like get a lower price and then upcharge it. So when you go and try and pickpocket one, I'll have you roll it's going to be a sleight of hand check at disadvantage because you are in the view of a lot of merchants, but you can't, and you're also not in a busy crowd, so it's kind of going to be obvious.
Yeah. It's still a 24.
Nice. As you go and you pickpocket, you bump into one of the merchants, and you're like, oh, sorry about that, and like you kind of like pat his shoulders and kind of make sure he's all good. He's like, it's all fine. We have plenty of accidents here in the market. And he goes, can you believe that guy bumped into me? What an asshole.
Damn.
And as you go, you pick up a little sack of coins. You open it, and the coins that are in there, it's not made of gold. They're not made of silver or copper. They seem
using fucking elytrum here.
they're using a coin that you have never seen before. It is
What
this.
does it equate to?
It is shaped like a coin, like all the ones you've seen. It's just very shiny and almost kind of like a diamond. In a way, they're very like crystal-like, but
Mhm.
they're
Hey, Victor,
Yeah,
what the fuck is this?
as
it's
you,
the currency.
as you look at the
That-
currency, you do recognize it. It is a currency exclusively used in this market, as it is basically equal to 1,000 gold pieces per coin.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's only used in this market.
That's just like
Okay.
Chuck E. Cheese coins.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
Yeah. So imagine
It's
it's
like-
basically it's like an IOU. You know, every one represents 1,000 gold, and
how
then
many did I get?
there's
quite
there's
a
a
few,
there's
but
about
they're
15 in
worth-
that bag.
they're worthless anywhere but here.
I mean, like,
And-
hey, I'll just rob some people and do some, see if I can buy anything. I don't think I really will be able to because everything seems to be over 1 million fucking gold.
No, that was the animals that you're looking at.
I mean,
It
like,
might be-
going to,
Can I? I'm gonna roll for perception to see like all the different shops that
Yeah.
they have around.
yeah, is there
Hey,
any
go ahead.
like magic items, magic weapons, and stuff like that? I imagine that those are gonna be
Uh,
expensive too.
Perception 0,
I'm gonna-
17.
17.
Put these. I'm gonna put
Oh.
these in like a bag that nobody can see because if foreigner.
As you look around, you see obviously the exotic animals that you're just passing. You see some really ornate weapons that you, as a dwarf who grew up on a smithing island, like one of the best smithing islands ever, you look at it and you're able to tell that they're quality weapons, but not high quality weapons, and it's mostly meant to be like things you would put on a wall to display or something.
Yeah.
You see some magical instruments, like a little shop there. Like you see some lutes and pan flutes and all that stuff that you could get some stuff at.
Oh, you mean like actual musical instruments?
like
not
like
tools.
musical
Okay.
instruments that are
Yeah.
that have magic within them.
I didn't know if you meant like instruments as in tools. Okay.
No. And then, fuck, what was it? You also see like this clothing shop that is very ornate, and some spices as well that you like see where you can get like some stuff for food.
What is the? I'm sorry. What is the name of this island again? You just said it, and I
Zondir.
completely forgot.
It's Xondyr.
Sorry, what was it? What's going on? The housekeeping knocked on my door.
Chris was investigating the different places,
Okay.
different shops.
So nothing that like, I guess, would be that useful to us in terms of like,
Nothing that'd be that useful
combat or
to
anything
you.
else?
You do have a bard.
Yeah. Well, we just got 15,000 schmeckles worth of like Reich coins. So I'm gonna
Is there
turn to
anywhere I
Victor. Oh, go ahead, John.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna suggest that we see if Victor needs a new instrument, but I mean, it's like you pickpocketed the gold, so, or the schmeckles, but
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty sure Victor's gonna be the only person here that can actually buy things.
well,
'Cause
that's
if
what I was.
me,
That's
you or I showed up with 15,000 of these or 15 of these currencies. It's gonna come off a little suspicious.
yeah.
At least with Victor, he's from here and looks the part somewhat.
I don't know what
So-
you know about Zondir, but they're not too. They like exotic things, but they don't like exotic things. If you know what I mean.
So
Yeah.
I'll see what I can get, but anything we're gonna want to buy is gonna have to come from Victor.
I'll kind of respond to John and be like, well, there's not too much for us here. There's a weapon shop, and the weapons are, they're not bad quality, but I I wouldn't say they're great quality. They definitely wouldn't stand up to foreign smiths. There's some clothing shops and some some other stalls, and nothing that really feels like things that we could use, but there is one shop that could be pretty helpful. I saw a magical musical instrument shop, and so Victor, would you happen to be in need for a little upgrade?
Oh, I'm always looking for a little upgrade.
Holy.
There's-
Hey,
Let's
Grant.
check it out.
That was a little loud, bud. I don't know if you got closer to your mic.
I'm not even close to it.
Yeah, then your gain got turned up. Holy shit.
There is one thing that I am personally looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I
Which
don't know
is
if we'll have it here. A belt of returning.
Yeah, that wouldn't be here, unfortunately. The next island, you would probably have it.
I'm gonna see if they have any. Like I know we said there wasn't much. I'm just seeing if they have any extra daggers or anything.
Is it still bad?
No, you're good now.
yeah.
Okay.
Remember, they have a weapon shop.
As we're-
It's not like it's.
I mean, I'm not
it's-
looking for anything
Go ahead.
amazing. If they're, I'm just looking for extra things that I can throw.
Well, there is a weapon shop just over there. Like I said, it's not great quality, but it's not bad. I just wouldn't put it up to foreign standards.
I want to check it out. If they're extremely overpriced, there's no point.
Okay, we can. I
Which
mean, we can
I
check it
get
out.
the feeling in this market is gonna be the case. But also I'm gonna hand Victor the currency pieces.
You know,
Like you're gonna be the only one that can buy things for us here.
That's fine. I'm looking for, the little hand flute that Willy Wonka uses to summon the Oompa Loompas.
Give me a sec. I'll look it up.
That's what I want. One of those. Have you never
Also-
seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
It's been so long, man. What kind of fucking...
It's just like it's like a recorder almost. It's like just really
Oh,
small.
yeah. Okay.
It's like the do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yep.
And then they all come running.
Yep.
I'd like a magical hand flute that summons Oompa Loompas.
Well, they wouldn't summon Oompa Loompas, unfortunately. But I'm sure you could find something that might give a summon spell.
Yes.
dude, I still can't believe that it was Johnny Depp that played Willy Wonka in the 2005 Charlie and Chocolate Factory. It doesn't feel like him at all.
No, it's really weird.
Yeah. So which shop do you want to head to first?
Wherever.
Yeah.
Which one's closer?
The
That's right, World Build.
weapons. The weapons is the closer one, but the instruments is like right next to it.
Okay.
I mean, honestly,
well,
I just want to pop into the weapons, see prices, and then if they're like 15 of these currencies, fuck that, we're going over to the.
Oh,
the
15 only?
instruments. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's what I was worried about.
Ooh.
You see some really nice long swords that are really ornate, and each of them are like 20 of those pieces.
Daggers.
I mean,
Maybe
dude, like
when you're looking at
you
the
pick
daggers,
pocket, three
they're
more
like-
people, and we're like rolling around in
The
riches.
the daggers are also very ornate, almost to a point where like you can inspect some of them, and they seem sharp, but they don't seem durable.
Mm.
But you find one that's like fairly nice that it could be useful, but it's super ornate, and that's gonna be like 15,000 gold coins, or like 15 of those.
Yeah, Victor, let's go
Austin.
look at some instruments.
Can I defasten the dagger from the end of my immovable rod?
Yeah.
And then I'd like to also hand it to John.
John, you get a regular dagger.
I'm gonna see you do that. I'll just be like, no, it's okay. I'm looking for something like magical, something that's like, like a flame or poison or something that has something built in that when I throw it at somebody, it does like a debuff or a buff, something like that.
I'll be honest with you. I had plans for this dagger, and it didn't exactly go according to plan, and I understand that now, and I think I'll use this dagger better. But if you're looking for something magical, I don't really know this is within his power, but do you think that the professor could maybe enchant something for you or imbue it with some kind of power? Or, I'm not all too familiar with what he can and can't do yet,
Well-
since we're still a little, unacquainted in a sense.
We'll have to. Would I know? Would I know if Professor can do that?
What?
Well, you didn't know he committed B&Es,
No, no.
so.
No,
Sorry. Would you know the professor could what? I kind of got.
If he can enchant stuff, and Ben's not
Or
here,
or
right?
imbue like a dagger with magic.
You know he studied curses a lot. So he mainly dealt with like getting rid of curses or studying them or trying to understand them so that he could get rid of them.
Not imbuing. I mean,
imbuing them is
listen-
a little bit outside of it. You'd have to ask him specifically because I don't know everything about him.
Yeah.
So
We'll also have to.
it's
see
just
how,
reverse engineering the curse dismantling, right?
yeah, but these are curses, so like they would have side effects.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
We'll
Like,
have to
hey,
see
every
how
time
those
you stab
work.
someone, they take damage, and then every hit point you do to them is an inch added to your what?
That's not a curse. That's a. It doesn't become a curse till it's past a certain point. Yeah.
After a certain point.
After that, you're like
that's
Pinocchio,
the
but then it
curse.
gets like.
Yeah. That's like a
well,
last
no.
resort kind of dagger.
The curse lights it on fire, but every time he kills someone, he farts. The
It's
perfect
like
trade.
have you seen the Bad Thoughts by Tom Segura?
No.
Okay. He did like his own little skit thing. And there was like basically like what I just said with the doesn't matter. Go on, guys.
We'll have to see how Professor's doing after these 200 years, apparently. Anyways,
Maybe he was practicing his enchanting.
I'm also trying to get to a certain point so that they don't end up sitting here the whole session doing nothing. Because to be honest with you, I did not think you guys were just gonna go on without them. I thought you guys were gonna wait the 2 days. Because it was purely meant for roleplay perspective for something for his character. And then Clyde obviously being him.
I was defending my friend.
Anyway, so as you go next to the magical shop, you do see some of that, like some loots and that flute you're talking about, and it does have a summon spell on it, Victor, but
Okay.
it is going to be 15 of those chips.
hey, you could use them if you got them. It's up to you.
All right. What does it summon? Exactly.
I need to double check real quick. 1 second here. I have to homebrew this, so I need to choose I'm going to choose one of something that Clyde has, and just see which spell to use.
You summon a second Clyde.
Oh, that would not be good.
He can already do that. I don't think we need a third.
Why is Clyde just fucking Sung Wukong?
He has a bunch of summon spells. That's what he chose to do instead of getting rid of Sickening Radiance, is to make him like a very summoning thing. So which one do I want to do?
Please don't moan like that in my ear. It makes me horny.
So I'm gonna do
On the fly homebrew.
we'll do Summon Fae. It'll basically
Okay.
be this kind of small Fae-like creature, kind of like a fairy almost, that will get
Okay.
summoned, and I can add that in during the break that we'll take if you would like.
Yeah.
Actually, that'll take a minute to homebrew. No, I guess actually
Sounds
won't.
good.
I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. But yeah, if you want to buy that,
I would
That's
like
fine.
to purchase this.
okay. All right. You give them the 15 chips, and they hand you this flute, and it is a very nice flute. It is like gold trimmed, black with like a silver inside.
Ebony wood.
Mhm.
Gold trim. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And what do you guys want to do from here? Do we want to take a quick break? And
Did they give me my receipt? What kind of fucking business is this?
they don't have printers.
They can write it.
They're not going to write down
Dude,
bought
I feel
one
like
flute.
for this
You have a
version,
flute,
have
there's
some
your-
form of like purchase, like validation.
You have the flute. It was
Like,
purchased.
to be fair,
There's the
I
validation.
just got back. To be fair, some of the earliest forms of writing that we have proof of was a complaint about an order a guy made.
Of copper.
So
The guy looks you over. He goes, "You really want a receipt?"
Nah, I was just fucking with you.
Cool. Awesome.
Are we continuing towards Victor's homestead, or
That's good with me. That
Okay.
was what I was thinking.
So you spend about several hours climbing up this hill. It takes a while to get there. You have to go through a lot of these kind of other places. You know a back way, but it would take you quite a while to travel to that part of the island because it'd be towards the school. So it would take longer to go that way. So you have to take the direct path, and that takes you about half a day to get up there.
Okay, is it nighttime yet?
It's yes, it would be nighttime by now. It'd probably be around 11, 12 ish.
Okay. I'd like to do a little B&E in my own home.
Okay.
You don't just have the key.
No.
No,
His ship sank.
Oh,
it's all right. I know all the tricks.
can I just lockpick the front door?
Go ahead and make a check. What kind of check would that be? One sec.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand,
Sleight
yeah.
of hand.
Sleight of
Yeah.
hand check.
26.
As you go and you
yeah.
think you're about to get it, immediately this burst, like this force magic just hits you and knocks your ass back. Like knocks you a solid 5 feet back and you go like land flat on the ground.
Yeah, that
Ooh.
makes sense. I should have checked for traps. That was stupid.
I kind of forgot about that. That's my bad, man.
From Victor, that was not there when you were home
Oh, it
last.
wasn't?
No.
Huh. That's interesting.
You have a dispel magic spell.
I do not. Do I remember any like secret ways I used to like sneak in and out of the house?
Yeah, I used to sneak into like the windows and the balconies and stuff like that.
So like I know what the best way to like climb or
Yeah,
like, get
yeah,
in is.
You start climbing the scaling some of the walls, some of the stones, and you try and like get to up towards this little window area where you could
Okay.
crawl in. Make a sleight of hand check to try and unlock it.
Okay. Oh fuck. Plus 11. 25.
25. You go and right as you unlock it, this force hits you, knocking you down, and you're about 20 feet up. So that's going to be 1d6 for every 10 feet. So
Six.
you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground.
Okay.
Chris, you don't have any dispel magic.
He used to.
I used to. I got a counter spell. That's about it.
You know what? Fuck
We might
this.
end up- we might have to wait for the
No,
professor.
we
He's
don't.
the only one that I know that has.
No, we
Wait,
don't.
Have we tried knocking?
Crowbar. Crowbar.
I forgot about his crowbar.
What about the crowbar?
I'm just chucking the old girl through a window.
Make a
Cantrip
athletics check.
cantrip guidance on him.
Okay.
Listen.
What does that-
Jacob,
what does that
all
mean?
You need,
You
all
add a
you need
D4
know-
to your roll.
Okay.
All you need to know is that Grant has a long, repeated history with crowbars and D&D.
I feel like if there's going to be a force thing that stops us from breaking and entering, it's going to stop a crowbar from hitting a window. He's probably going to throw it back at his face, if we're going to be honest.
Hold on. Can I add an inspiration point?
With guidance, you should be able to, right? Silas? Ben?
I mean, I think it's independent.
You can add inspiration on top of guidance, right?
I mean,
Yes,
inspiration
I
is
think
just
so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a D10?
You have a D10
You would
and a
know,
D4.
wouldn't you? The one with
Well,
inspiration.
Are you asking about your DM inspirations or your?
Yeah, my
your Bardic
DM inspiration.
Yeah,
My-
it's the
my
same as
DM
Bardic. Whatever
Okay,
whatever
so
your
you
modifier
get a
is.
D10 and a D4.
Okay.
That's 17.
Oh wait, sorry, that's only a 6. That shouldn't be a +1.
Oh, 16.
That's only a 6. That's a yeah.
So
19.
19. You managed to
Yeah.
chuck it really hard as you have this really good throw, and you send it to this window, and it hits this field and launches because of how far you threw it. It launches a good 100, 200 feet behind you.
Oh, you're
I just,
telling me
I just
we gave him a
imagine this
D4
thing
and a
flying
D10
through the
and
air,
rolled a
hitting another
19?
house, and just bouncing through the
Oh
ceiling.
no, it's starting to go down the hill now.
No. All right, fellas. You take care of the house. I gotta go get my crowbar, and I go running.
You go sprinting after it. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to make sure
It's
you
like-
don't trip.
Dude, it's like the people who go out like chase after the wheel of cheese.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at Chris, just my head in my hands, just like
13.
13.
oh.
You are chasing after it, and you eat shit just immediately as you're running down it, and you watch as it continues to roll and bounce until it hits a little creek and starts to go into the creek down the hill.
That's fine. It's made of metal. It's not gonna float away. I'll just get it out of the creek.
I'm just as he's doing this, I think we have to wait for Professor Ramfin to get into this house. It's the only one that I know that of us that has dispel magic, and I don't think we can buy a dispel magic scroll here.
Have I retrieved my crowbar and gone back?
By this point, you have now like are wading through the creek. Your trousers are completely soaked, and you finally find it embedded under a rock. And
Okay,
I need you to make a strength check just to pull it out from under the rock and without it
How big of
snapping.
a rock is it?
A big enough rock to where if you pulled it the wrong way, it would snap the crowbar.
What?
It's a big rock. Oh, bye crowbar.
Ooh, that's a 5.
I have to buy
You
another
yank it
crowbar.
and the little curled part just rips off, and now you just have a metal stick.
Now I gotta buy another crowbar.
How ornate of a crowbar can you buy here?
Oh my god, it's like gold inlaid.
You think you're selling crowbars here?
It's like engraved.
Dude, he's one
Yeah.
of those guys from a few years ago. They got one of those Supreme crowbars.
Oh god,
No.
don't.
They would 100% be selling crowbars because if there's a port, they have to open crates all the time.
It's
You know what?
That's
This
what-
guy's got a point.
Yeah,
Fireball.
it's BYOC. Bring your own crowbar, man.
That's bullshit. You know it. But I
That's fair.
sulk-
Now
I
they
sulk
wouldn't
back to the
they wouldn't
house.
sell it, but they do probably have some in some of the keeps.
I'll just steal one later.
Yeah,
I sulk back to the house.
Well,
holding your broken stick.
I
I
think
Just
mean,
like,
like-
the top part of the crowbar in my hand.
So I know you don't want to be seen. You can sell them.
we're
What?
stuck. I don't think there's anything we
Yeah.
can do.
Can I just knock on the door?
Thank you.
You can certainly try.
Fuck it. I knock on the door.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, actually, that's fine. Hey, hey, buddy, add like 10 to your roll. 'Cause
Add
it's a saving
10?
throw. Yeah, because it's a saving throw.
Okay, cool. 37.
Nice.
God damn.
That's yeah. As you go, you think about it for a moment and decide to take a step to the side of the door, and you knock and you feel this force energy knock your hand away, but you don't get hurt from it.
Excellent.
So does anybody answer the door?
No lights have turned on
Do
from
you have
what you can see.
teleportation?
I do have teleportation. I can just teleport into the house.
Try it.
Or I have dimension door.
Don't you have to see where you're going for dimension door?
Or you can just look through a window unless they're all.
It could be
boarded
one
up.
that I can visualize.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I would like to open it's a fourth level dimension door into my bedroom.
As you try, you cast this door and it immediately fades.
All right, so okay, we just gotta wait for them. Austin is
Yeah.
forcing us to wait for them.
Yeah.
I'm not
he
forcing
is
to wait
just-
for them.
he
I'm
is
just
forcing us to wait.
that
for
is
him.
not at all what I'm doing.
I mean, I'm saying we have to wait for Professor because he's the only one that I know with dispelled magic. I mean, we could still try to figure out another way in. Maybe there's a secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Professor Rainfin.
Yeah, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Dispel magic. Fuck you.
Eh.
Hmm.
Fact, we have to. I feel like a conversation is to be had with him, anyways.
Okay.
Fuck you, do you? We kill.
Chris,
Nobody.
do you have a healing cantrip?
Not a cantrip or not in combat, so I can still just cast a spell, like a healing spell.
It's not worth it.
I also have lay on hands, so
I mean, like, can I make an investigation check to see if I can locate the source of whatever is creating this?
Yeah, give me one with disadvantage. Actually, it would be Arcana.
Did I
no,
I
I
inquire
guess
as to why it's a
no,
disadvantage?
and it would be an investigation check because you're trying to see where it's coming from. Never mind, ignore me. Yeah, investigation with disadvantage. Would you
Why
say
is it a disadvantage?
for
Like,
reasons?
I'm just genuinely curious.
Because of where it's actually located.
Oh, okay.
Well, still a dirty 20. Negated a natural 20.
You look around, studying, and there doesn't seem to be anything on the exterior of the building. From what you're able to assume and guess from just like your quick thing over it, where it's coming from is probably inside the building.
Can I see if there's any sorts of weak points? Anything where the spell seems to be fading?
Make an
And-
Arcana check.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Yeah, you are looking, but you're not very observant with magic anymore. You used to be, but not anymore, and so you're kind of clueless as to where this could be at.
Well, guys, I'm out of ideas. If anybody else wants to try something, I don't see anything.
Surely a house of such nobility would have secret passageways in and out that are open but hidden, that would avoid the need to like break in or like go through a specific entrance or exit.
Yes, you do remember some to like some docks towards the back and one to like the secret passage in the school. However, both will take you about 6 hours to travel to. By that point, it'll be like
I mean, like
5
there's
a.m.
like you're saying there is like a specific secret passage that leads into the house that I know about.
Yes, there are some secret passages. Yes,
Okay.
because you've lived in there for like 18 years. So
There's secret tunnels into the house,
there's 16.
passages, but it's gonna take us about 6 hours to get to the entrance of one of them.
I mean,
Do you want to go, or do you want to just wait?
we're gonna be exhausted if we try to do this all in one shot.
Yep.
By then, a day has passed. I feel like I know we have our issues with some murder, or torture, depending on the individual we're talking about. But I feel like it would be the best idea just to wait. Because if we run into anything magical, I'm pretty sure both of them can dispel anything else that we might run into. And you still might run into a wall of force at the end of these secret tunnels.
that's a good point. And also, I mean, we paid for the inn room anyways, so.
All right, let's go catch a long rest then.
Okay. You get back, and about halfway through, you realize it's morning time because it did take you half a day to get there. So at this point, you do have a point of exhaustion, but by the time you get in there and you sleep, you sleep you sleep 4 hours, but everyone else sleeps 8 hours. And by that point, it is in the afternoon again. So over a full day has passed by the time you wake up.
Well, I don't really know what else.
If we take another long rest, can we start rolling with advantage for being extra well rested?
No. Actually, you would actually roll a disadvantage because if you sleep more than 8 hours in IRL, that can actually have negative effects. If you can have like 7 to 9 hours, it's fine, but any more than that starts having negative effects, like had you gotten less than 8.
For me, any more than 6, I'm cooked.
I will say let's go bar crawling, but I think we'll be broke by the end of that bar crawl in this place.
I think we should all go on our own side quests.
Yeah, everyone.
Flip the
all
party.
this-
I was gonna say, I think
Flip the
now would be a
party,
good time to
everyone's
take a
hero
quick
day.
bathroom break.
Yeah, I gotta flip my laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna get some food.
Uh,
We're just chilling in the room
chat-
that we
Yeah,
paid another
Silas,
$100
we're D&Ding
Let's-
so hard.
I mean,
I
honestly, do we
that's
wanna
all.
just
Like, I
say,
didn't
once
expect
we
them to
come-
keep going on without you. That's why I was
Yeah.
really.
Do we
Dude,
want to
we are
just say
so
once we
good at
come back
this.
from our break that hey, 2 days have passed and they're released?
Yeah, if you guys don't, if you want to just say
Okay.
chill
We're gonna go-
until you guys
we're
are
gonna try
done,
to pick
we'll
it
come
up.
back and you guys
That's pretty
all done.
much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
All right,
God,
chat.
man, we're just so good.
We'll
at
be
this.
back. See you guys in a bit. Hello, and we are back from the break. All right, so after the break, Ramphin and Clyde, you guys have spent 200 years in your thing. You haven't aged, but you have gone through some shit. You immediately are transported into a small 10 by 10 room where this little astral projection of a woman sits behind a desk. Oh, hello. Did you enjoy your time? No? Oh.
Hey, so Austin, where's the psychic damage?
You're really gonna hate this. Oh, psychic damage. It's all roleplay, unfortunately, so they're not... The psychic damage comes with this paperwork.
This is psychological damage.
Yeah. She goes... And she's like, now, what's your name?
Ramphin Baldwin.
She goes and starts writing down Ramphin Baldwin. All right, sign here. And she hands you a pen. As you start saying, all right, and here, and here, and here, and here, and just keeps going until there's 80 pages. You're getting like carpal tunnel with your hand by the time you're done signing. And then finally you take a deep breath like, it's done. And then Clyde shows up. And she goes, and what is your name? I see. Do you know him? She turns to him.
Clyde Calamity.
Clyde Calamity. Okay. Clyde Calamity? He does have last name, by the way.
Hopefully a wee bit less paperwork than I had.
Oh, no. Actually, he attacked a portmaster.
Every time.
He attacked a portmaster. He's going to have... Another 40 pages, actually. And she goes and slides that underneath. Sign here. Right. And here.
He's just full deadpan 1,000-star.
He's like not even looking as he's writing.
Like,
I just kind of pick up his hand and make him sign.
I'd like to imagine Clyde doesn't have a written signature. He just like bit his other finger and just stamps the blood. Stamps like with his thumb.
Pretty much. And by the time you're done with the paperwork, so over. All right, you may leave now. Please, leave the building. We no longer require your time imprisonment.
Is there just a door?
You look around. There's just a window you have to climb out of.
Fuck. I have to drag this catatonic motherfucker out of the window.
And it is not like it's like one of the school windows where it only opens at a 45-degree angle.
Oh god.
What?
Have you not seen those?
The windows that don't
45-degree angle.
Yeah, they stop because they don't want anybody getting out, so they walk off really early.
Yeah.
They'll open up
where like only one side can go up?
Yeah, like you push outwards and it only goes out 45 degrees. And so there's not enough room for really anyone to get out, so they have to really crawl the way out.
No, there's still enough room for somebody to get out. It just takes a minute, so they try to stop you.
Yeah, it is a very uncomfortable process. Exactly.
I'm gonna defenestrate Clyde. I'm throwing him through the window.
Do we see this happening from like the outside? I imagine we would have walked up by now.
Yeah, by this point you have walked up, and you just hear this donk as he tries to throw Clyde, and Clyde just bounces off the window.
I'm gonna be honest, breaking that window was probably gonna be another fucking like 40 years.
Probably. It's probably better that it didn't break. I'm gonna slowly shove him face first out of the window.
from you guys' perspective,
maybe the fall will wake him up.
You watch as Clyde is just planked, and he just tilts and face plants, and then just doesn't move, doesn't bend his knees or anything. He's just in the dirt.
John is getting so much joy out of this. He is just so fucking happy just to watch this man just face plant into the ground. Chris and Victor just look over. He's just got a big ass smile on his face.
He's like Roy Kent when he's laughing and giggling during the training with the red yarn.
like a solid minute after I land, like a solid minute of me laying there completely still, my wings pop out.
Ramphin will climb.
It's like a delayed airbag.
Yeah.
But I'll
his body just bounces a little bit.
I'll walk over and just kind of shove Clyde to the side for a second and just, need any help up there?
I'm gonna climb to the window, and I think as Ramfin hits the ground, that's when like this experience of feeling 200 years in 2 days truly hits his body all at once, and he just fucking vomits off to the side.
Right on the Clyde's wings. Like, all
like directly into a fan. Just
it's like a roller coaster. It just gets everyone behind you covered.
I'm just gonna walk over, just like, you look like you need a stiff drink and some food.
That's the understatement of the century, lad.
Which century?
Yeah. Of the last 3 I've been in.
I'm gonna walk up to the professor. I'm gonna like almost like look as if I have a watch here. It's been a very long 2 days. I'm like, it's nice to have you back, and like almost like go like this, as in like going in for a hug.
I'll let him, but he doesn't quite reciprocate it.
Yeah, it's like an arms at the side, kind of like.
Yeah.
It's like getting a bear hug that you don't
I
want.
reckon-
Exactly.
Arms down.
I reckon I owe you all an explanation. I promise I will provide it shortly. But I'd like to get some food into me first, and we can try to wake this fucker up.
I know.
more just
I'm
thought
gonna
I was
turn
the
to the
rogue in the
direction
group,
that
you know?
Clyde is like on the ground. I'm gonna just yell, "Booze!"
He's on his
I
phone.
take out one of the.
Yeah.
I take out one of the
Scooby Schnapps.
Scooby Schnapps and just hold it under his nose.
Like smelling salts.
Nothing.
It's like
Bro,
Nixon from
bro, hasn't been
Futurama.
able to
Just,
drink for months now.
For years, actually. It's been 200
Two,
years.
Yeah, actually,
two
it's been
centuries, actually.
not
I'll
one,
just
not 3, but 2 days. Get your shit together.
I'll just roll him over. I'll just roll him over and just pour it down his throat.
From your perspective, they were literally just in lockup for 2 days, but for them, they were in county jail. They were.
It was,
Yeah.
it was
I'll
like
just roll him
Randy.
over and just like open his mouth and pour the Scooby Schnapps down into his mouth.
I'm gonna shoot up real fast, but hard enough to headbutt him.
Make an attack roll,
Can I
make an
make a
unarmed
dex
strike. You may-
Can I make a dex save?
He has to make an unarmed strike attack. If it hits, it hits.
That is a 17.
You son of a bitch. One better. One better.
Unarmed strike. What's the damage?
Probably 0.
3.
Say 3 bludgeoning damage as he just
be happy
headbutts
he's
you.
not a monk anymore.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What the fuck? Parry. Parry reaction.
I
My armor
remember.
class goes to 20.
Ba-bum. He's like head.
First time I've been able to use that ability in this campaign, and it's to him.
Yeah, that's about accurate. That's about what I
I
expected.
just sit up real fast and just woo,
I just shove your head towards the ground again. Smack.
Smack, and he's out.
He lifts his head from one crater and then you form another as you smack his head. Like a volleyball, just spiking it down. Alright.
Chris,
Yo.
you carry him.
Can he carry? Actually, I guess you do have strength now.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I got him.
Now,
You know, I'll kind
I
of
can't-
like. I know he. Look, don't get me wrong. I know he's significantly larger than I am. It's not a high bar, but I'm gonna kind of like fireman carry him. So I'll have like him like kind of around like back here, and then his legs will be coming down this way, and his head will be this way, and I'm kind of like this.
as you're
Yeah,
doing that, you're
fine.
dragging his wings along the dirt.
Toe tips and wings just all dragging on the
The
ground.
wing, yeah, the wings
Yeah.
are dragging along the dirt. He's occasionally bumping his head against your knee, which hurts a lot for you. And
What, he got a fucking 2 foot long head?
no,
Yes.
yes, he's got a
I'm 4
long
feet
neck. He's a
tall.
giraffe.
I'm not a fucking gnome.
Yeah, but you're carrying him by like his groin is where your neck
know
is,
what?
right?
Well, I was like more of his midsection, right? So you know
Oh.
what a fireman carry is?
Yeah.
So like his legs will start coming down here, then his head is probably like over here-ish almost. I'm like I got him like this.
Oh, then
Kind of like carrying him on my shoulders.
then it is definitely at least at your like rib cage.
Oh yeah, but it's not my knees. I'm not. I'm
It-
not
there-
kicking out his
to be
feet every
fair-
time I take a
To be
step.
fair, there's about 3-inch difference for you. No, but
That's a lot, man.
as you're dragging him, you get towards the
That's
end,
big. That's a large amount.
and his wings catch on the door frame,
I might say that's above average.
and you're just sitting. You're like a dog with a giant stick, as you're just stuck against the door frame, trying to move forward as his wings is just catching.
I'll
Ball.
turn to my side and kind of like
You
shuffle
try
through.
and turn to your side, but they're getting caught on the top of the door frame because they're that way. So you still get caught. You just gotta like go in sideways. And as you,
I just kind of like struggle, like maybe do a little bit diagonal, tilt it back a little bit, but just kind of like
yeah, you throw out your
Kinda
back
get
while you're
through.
carrying him, but you manage to you manage to get him through the doorway, and the haggard look on Rainfin and Clyde's expression caused a little bit of alarm in the barkeep, and she kind of looks at you like, "Are they all right? What is happening?"
Went to
he
jail for
had
200 years.
just a little bit too much to drink on top of some other recent events. It's not a problem. He's fine. He just my friend here. He likes to partake. That's what I'll say.
I see. Will you be needing an extra room?
Now
Oh,
we're very good
Interest-
friends.
I can tell. Will you require the deluxe package for the cleaning services?
No.
Actually, wait a minute. You need to pay
yeah.
another 100 gold for
Yeah.
another night.
I already covered the room. Somebody else get it.
Victor.
Aren't you rich?
Me?
No, Victor.
Hey,
Not
hey,
anymore.
I covered the room.
But all I'm saying is I didn't take any of the Daxon treasury with me. So
I'm gonna very slowly turn to John and hand him my bottle and then disappear within it.
So this,
Clyde,
this motherfucker
as
just
you
got out of
disappear
the-
within
you
it.
just did 200 years in the fucking void to
And you go
return
into
to the
another.
fucking void.
He's got Stockholm
because-
syndrome now. He's accustomed to it. He wants to go back.
No, because you know what he was stuck thinking about those 200 years?
Mr. Nice Guy.
The guy he couldn't get to.
Okay, so Austin, he enters this bottle. I'm gonna need you to give the most graphic possible depiction of the state of Mr. Nice Guy. Has he
I mean, I
lost
feel like
all
it-
of the weight that
As-
he put on?
Silas, or
think
Clyde,
it's
as you
bones.
enter the bottle, you enter a void to see a completely rotting corpse to the point where it's basically just a skeleton and a awful stench.
What happened to the bar fries?
No, it's just a void.
You remember he made him go
you know
into
what,
a
this is
void.
Yeah.
On the plus
You know what happened?
side, his soul is mine now.
Actually, he didn't have a soul.
But, man's got a point. He did own a casino.
No, but then our deal never would have worked, and I would have been told that from the beginning.
You really think Mr. Nice Guy's one to openly?
He didn't
disclose
have
information?
much of a
No,
soul
'cause
then.
the magic
He had a very
doesn't work
small
if he
soul.
doesn't have a soul.
He had a very
tiny little wisp of a soul.
Yeah, most of it had eroded, just like his mother.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh,
That's crazy.
that was wild.
Austin, roll to take damage.
All right, that's gonna be 20 points of psychic damage.
You have now gained the alcoholism trait.
Aw.
Regain?
What does getting his soul do for you, Silas?
Nothing. I just
Oh.
had a soul.
Okay, yeah,
What
you have
if
this
we give it
tiny
to
little.
John, so we have
sprite of a soul.
trinket?
I wasn't aware he died, so I can't take that.
Yeah, he died a long time ago. It's been over 200 years. It's been 200 years and a month that he
also
died.
experienced the 200 years.
What?
You guys just by proxy.
Yep.
Oh, true.
Void,
Yeah,
guy in a void with a guy in a void.
Yep. He because
There's
it was
always a
on the
bigger
bottle was
fish.
on his person when he was into the void. It counts. It's over. So he's been dead for over 200 years.
There's always a bigger fish.
Imagine if Mr. Nice Guy was still alive in the bar and just going through the 200 years with only
He would have died of old age at that point.
No, but like he wouldn't. Would it work?
Hold
would it
on
be
a
s-
second.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
did
would
he
still age?
experience the
You
time?
did say that they don't age in there, so
If you are in that void, like the ones
Yeah.
that you
Oh,
two were
he
in,
indicated because
but
was
he
in
w-
the
he
void.
was suffering-
because he
yep.
was in the another void
Yep.
inside of the void.
yep, he wasn't under the protection. He just experienced the time.
Also,
Oh,
he
so-
would have died from the month-long trip I left him in.
Yeah, he was already dead at
Yeah.
that point anyway. He
No,
just
no,
you just
I'm
allowed
saying-
him
I'm
to
saying
rot for 200 years.
I'm just saying from like, if we had kept him alive in the bar like we were doing before with just bar fries and alcohol, 200
Dude,
years of
all
only
I'm
bar
saying
fries.
is-
Well, he would have died by
Because
that point of old
The
age.
spell
Yeah,
so.
ends if the bottle breaks. He would have made a really good throwable distraction. Just saying.
I mean, technically, he still can. It's just you're using a skeleton.
Rattle me
Clyde didn't even
bones.
Clyde didn't
cast
even need to
pop-up
be sent to
skeleton.
wizard jail. All he had to do was not shoot the guy, and he wouldn't have been sent to wizard jail. And now
Just-
Mr.
he
Nice
has
Guy's
a
dead.
very- Well, he was already dead.
Well,
by
he's
the
already
time we
dead.
Well,
arrived
now
to
he's
Xavier.
extra dead.
Now,
And now before he was just dead. Now he's dead and decomposed.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Austin. In case you can't tell, my next character will be chaotic. So
That's fine.
enjoy.
That's fine.
My next character is gonna be Mr. Nice Guy's skeleton.
Look, dude, next time Clyde casts a summon, it's not gonna be his skeleton. It'll be Mr. Nice Guy's.
The campaign
out of the
2 is just
bottle.
going to be fighting all the enemies that you guys killed, like all the people. And it's just like, yeah, we're getting revenge on you in the spirit realm.
Dude, I was for the one shot I was at a point planning to do it. I was gonna allow everyone to maybe be passive or not, and every enemy that you killed would have popped up in the final fight.
Nice.
well,
Onward we go.
drinks and conversation.
Yes,
Yes.
Fuck, I finished my wine. Okay,
Let's
so
go to the room. Pretty sure we have some alcohol stashed in our bags because, like, fuck these
yeah.
1,000 gold bottles.
You also, Ramfin, Clyde, at this point, you guys feel an intense hunger, as you have not eaten in 2 days.
So.
You had all the nourishment, so your body was fine, but you feel hungry.
Food first before alcohol, please.
I promise you don't want to buy anything in here.
Fuck. All right. Well, we'll figure something out.
I have rations. They're not gonna be great, but like
Yeah.
everything
better-
on that
better
menu
than
doesn't have a
nothing.
price.
I'll donate like two of my 10 rations to Clyde because I know he's a little hungrier.
He's in the bottle right now.
Huh?
He's still in the bottle. He's just hugging Mr. Nice Guy's
Yeah.
skeleton.
He's going through some things.
I'll just put the stale bread and warm water next to the bottle.
Oh god.
No.
No, I just replaced the water with Scooby Schnapps. When it comes out.
You're like Jesus too. You're turning water into Scooby Schnapps. Fermenting.
He's
it on the
John
spot.
Roy.
Jesus 2.0.
See, look at him. He's setting up the good stuff for me. What a good
He-
decision.
It's like he's like Santa almost. Like you're setting out stale bread and alcohol
He
instead of
hates
milk
you,
and
but
cookies.
He hates you, but he's not. He understands that 200 years is a long time. He could live that long.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
Technically, both of them can live that long as well.
yeah. Professor.
So okay,
Redfin
so
and
I'll
I can
turn
live
to Professor
longer
while
than all of you.
while we're giving him rations and such. I'll be like, "You mind if we have a quick word while you eat?"
Go ahead, lad.
So, we explored a small bit while you guys were serving sentences per se, deserved and not. But I have a couple questions for you, if that's okay. Nothing too crazy. Nothing about your past.
Mhm.
First of all,
That makes one of us.
I've heard you studied curses, and I was a little curious about something. I was wondering, for the benefit of the party, if it's feasible that you could imbue normal weapons with some sort of curse or magic, or if that's a little beyond your scope. Because I understand that you studied dispelling curses, not exactly imbuing them.
No, I've actually got an innate ability to bestow curses, so I could in fact do that. Yeah.
And is there any type of specifications on that, or is it kind of just like
I don't know
whatever
if
you're
it
feeling?
I don't know if it works on items or weapons necessarily. Typically I would do it on a person directly. It would be on a creature.
I'm gonna hand him the dagger that I tried to give John before that he rejected him. He's like, "This is for John, but for testing's sake, see what you can do with this. I would love it if you could, try and maybe imbue something on it. That would be really helpful for him, especially, if he was throwing it from a range. And if not, that's okay. And I appreciate you trying."
I will say, before you go and try this, I do already have one item that is kind of unruly. I'm not sure if I would want more cursed items. But, sure.
Nah, come on.
Well, we don't know what the curse is gonna be yet, right? This is probably gonna be like a thing of like, okay, well, the professor will decide something, and also be like, oh, but this is the counter side to it. I don't know, but just for shits and giggles, and then I'll keep talking. Like, all right, and the second thing, so we investigated a couple shops. There's not necessarily too much around here for us to use. There's a couple of weapon shops that are okay. They're not, up to Nafaran quality, but they'll pass in a pinch. Some instrument shops and some clothing shops, nothing necessarily all too good. I'm not sure if you want to visit any of that. We also went up to Victor's residence. We tried a bit to see if we could get in, and there seems to be some sort of magical protection around it. And we're planning to head back tomorrow, and I was wondering if, you could help us with that.
I reckon I could take care of that.
I thank you very much. And
Perfect.
I will. It just kind of in the spirit of how I am. I'm gonna once again, like, I'm gonna reach out and try and like shake his hand as like a thank you.
I'll give you a handshake.
All right, and then once you shake my hand, I'm gonna kind of pull you and give you like a not like a hard pat in the back, but like a little bit of a pat on the back.
Yeah, right in the lower back.
Yeah,
And right
I
at that
appreciate it,
moment,
brother.
Clyde plops out of the bottle holding the skull of Mr. Nice Guy.
Who's
Jesus.
that?
He's gone.
Nice
You, what do you mean? We left him bar fries. What do you mean he's gone? He had infinite alcohol, which has water, and he had bar fries. What happened?
I may have went to torture him and forgot about it.
I
Forgot.
distinctly
I
remember.
ignore the punishment that was bestowed. We were on ship for a month. What happened?
I was looking real hard to get on John's good side, all right? I was putting in the effort, and he just kept ignoring me. So, I had to double down, and, that's pretty time consuming, honestly. I didn't sleep much.
So you forgot about
Nice side?
So you forgot about Mr. Nice Guy.
Mayhaps?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, let's be honest here. Is either he died in here or died out here. Died in there or died out here.
Well,
I'm just gonna,
if we're being honest, the man that he was worried about, the same man that was protecting Mr. Nice Guy killed the man that he was worried about killing him, and then fucking starved him to death anyways?
Well, no, because Clyde's best friend there
All this
was saying
cruel.
that he was Clyde's friend there was saying he was also going to have him hunted down and murdered anyways.
He was in a real lose-lose-lose situation. There was
Yeah.
no winning.
I
for him.
mean,
I don't
I'll
exactly
be
like,
honest. By
I don't
any
exactly
Nefar,
like.
Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go,
Go
go,
ahead.
go, go.
I don't exactly like killing people like that, but
I'll
honestly,
gently slide a pamphlet.
I'll pick up the
he ignores
pamphlet.
it. Uh, I don't really think there was any way this guy went without being stuck in this realm anyways with bar fries and alcohol. Um, that he was coming out of this alive.
Probably not.
I'll be honest.
We also don't know
By
how that prison realm worked. If you know,
by any Nafaran standard, Mr. Nice Guy was in fact not a nice guy. But every man at least deserves an honorable killing.
I think that was about as honorable as he gets.
You know what? Fair enough. You know what? That's a very valid.
Starving to death in a void, 100%.
I mean, that's basically what he did to other people. He
I
took their money
honestly-
and they starved. And then he went in the void.
They gambled their money away.
honestly, I honestly believe that if we had let him go, he was either going to live out his days a fat, unhappy man in a bar for the rest of his days, or he was gonna die pissing and shitting himself as he bled to death.
It was basically going to be like the second you let him go, mountain lion.
So
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're being honest, he wasn't exactly much of the warrior. I don't think he was defending himself from
no.
pedestrian foot traffic. But
I'm just gonna shrug and hand John the skull.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You
To
did
be or not to
good.
be, man.
I just put it in the corner on a shelf somewhere.
how big? Okay, like so, Austin. Actually, how big is Mr. Nice Guy's skull in comparison to like a hand size?
It's a goblin skull, so it's a fairly
You
big
can palm
skull.
that bitch.
So
Yeah.
like, could we hypothetically put it on Boblin's color as like an identifier? Almost?
No. It would be too big for
Could
that.
Boblin wear it
Too
like a helmet?
Yeah,
It's a
but
it,
like
no.
that
It-
Pokemon.
it's not only
It's
not
too-
shaped like Boblin, but Boblin's a big ass wolf. It is not.
You know
Gonna
what?
be.
I'm just gonna and just toss it up for Boblin, and you can just do it.
You see him go up, chomp it, and immediately crush it between his teeth.
All right. Anyways,
Turn into a fine paste.
so,
Yeah. So I'll turn to the rest-
Professor. Oh no.
No, go. You talk first.
Okay, keep doing this. Professor. Turns out I'm not the only rogue in this party. Care to B&E, soul, attempted murder. Now that's where we differ. It wouldn't be attempt.
Allegedly.
For starters, on an island like this, you go after a rich person, they'll stick you with attempted murder for spitting on them. All right, I didn't try to kill anybody.
Been there.
I may have tortured a little bit, but I never had any intention of killing any folk.
I'm liking Rainford more every day.
I think.
Okay.
Look, we've been traveling with you some time. I like you. I think you're a great guy. But I think we do deserve an explanation.
The wee lad that you folks were traveling with briefly before, I have also met him. Elian. That spear that he has, the spear of Audra, I was searching for it. I knew that it had extremely dangerous potential, and that it had, in a ways, become connected to Zondir, and one of the nobles here had kind of put under contract Elian's group, his crew, his ship crew, to retrieve this spear. I was trying to reach it before he could bond with it. Unfortunately, I was too late for that, and gods know what the consequences of that long term will be. I am quite scared of that lad, if I'm being honest.
After hearing the name of Elian, Chris's heart is gonna like drop, and I'm just gonna say, what is the name of the noble who contracted the death of Elian?
So I know. I think you're thinking of like back on Marsahai when they were trying to kill him. They wasn't contracting the death of Elian. They were contracting a crew to steal the spear. So those are two totally unrelated things.
Okay,
Just
so
for your
let's just say I rephrased what I said to
yeah.
that.
I wanted to make sure that before it got a little.
Yeah,
That would be Lord Redman Earber. He was in one of the keeps I broke into. I broke into a number of them. I think 8 in total, or eight homes in total, but 3 of them were larger keeps. Keep Meriel, Keep Hedgecough, and Keep Mentry. I spoke with a number of individuals. Wee bit of waterboarding. Tie him down, break a finger. Basic information extraction techniques until I narrowed down who specifically contracted the crew and was trying to get their hands on the spear. That's how I tracked Elian down and was able to meet him myself.
and do you know why these groups were trying to? I know they were scared of the spear, but do you know if they wanted it for some reason, or they were just more so specifically trying to prevent Elian from growing stronger?
I often, in my experience, folks who have a lot of money and a lot of power have a tendency to kind of crave powerful dark objects. They just kind of want them.
Dark objects.
Cursed objects.
I knew of the spear. I was unaware of its curse. Could you tell me a little bit more about it? I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I have my own. We have our own tangled past with Elian in sorts, and so, admittedly, the admission of his name stirs with me a bit. But I'm a little bit more invested in, the information that we're coming to learn now.
So, how much do you know about the spear itself?
I know nothing of it.
So as far as I was able to surmise, I have the ability to look at like legendary magical objects and kind of glean a history and information about them. I use the crystalline brain in order to do that. It's connected to. Hold on, let me open up this Lauren story real quick.
Yeah, if you need me to ask any questions,
I just don't want to butcher it. So
Yeah.
I know what I'm
explain.
looking for.
Yeah,
I know what I'm looking for. I mean, if you want to go ahead, it's easier if it's not being done in the accent, I figure.
yeah. What are you looking for? Just the.
It's really just the history
About
of
the spear.
Okay.
the spear of Audra the Sky Wraith.
So yeah, it belonged to a god who's a part of the War of One. So one of the first ever gods, Audra the Sky Wraith. It was a spear that she used to fight the Beltara during the War of One. And when she was inevitably killed during that war, she went to fight Hyzal, but Hyzal killed her, and the evil part of her soul went into that spear, and it created a curse that whoever wields it, unless they are bonded with it, it will call, or no, not even if they're bonded with it, whoever wields it, it will cause excruciating pain to whenever they wield it or use their power, and allows them to have like storm and lightning powers. Because she was a storm-based goddess.
Which makes sense given Elian's power.
Exactly. And the only reason that he was saved is because of that Beltara blood and the god blood.
I would mention as well, it's beyond, when I came across him, it was too late to reverse the curse. He had like bonded with it. The curse had entered into his bloodstream. So the soul of this god is I would figure it might partially still be in the spear, but I think it's also partially in Elian.
You have studied the spear as well. It is not in the spear. It is fully in Elian.
It
is
Elian,
just a normal looking spear, but with like ornate detail.
I understand. Another weapon imbued or of the soul. Okay.
Yes.
I
think
have.
I know something about that.
Do you say that out loud?
He says it out loud, but like more talking to himself, like not realizing he said it out loud.
Yeah. It's like
Everybody just turns to
you
look.
know something of this.
Oh, well, I mean, he pulls out the dagger. It's like, you guys, yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure a piece of his soul is stuck in this dagger and
of
talks to
Elliot's
me all the
soul.
fucking. No. Clyde.
Clyde.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Clyde's
just
soul. Cade.
I just move my hand slowly closer and watch as it gets brighter and brighter.
I didn't notice until that battle with the people that we kind of wrong and whatnot. But if
They had it
if
coming.
he's close to me, this thing lights up more, and I'm pretty sure it does. I do more. It's more effective against people, but also it talks to me in his fuck ass voice all the fucking time. And it
I
won't
touch
shut
it.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
I touch it. Do I hear anything?
As you touch it,
I'll-
you
turns into a
feel the
speaker.
sense of like being connected with yourself. Like there was always a part of you that was missing now, but you feel a little bit more whole. And some of that 200 years kind of starts washing away for a moment until you let go and it comes flooding back.
I'll turn back to the professor and I'll say, and the Beltara, nonetheless. Believe it or not, we've had our own run-ins of a sort with that nasty thing it is. But I think that's a story for later. For now, I think we should focus on what I was asking about, a few minutes ago. Is we came here to search for a way to access the graveyard of the gods. And during that time while you were away, we ran into some barriers entering Victor's residence that I think you can be able to help us with. So I think a good rest is in order, and come tomorrow morning, we can set out and go from there.
But also, I'd like to say we should probably start making use of these tiny huts outside of this inn, because I think it's starting to burn a hole in our wallets, being 100 gold a night.
I also can bring
Yeah.
everyone into my bot.
That's
I can
it.
stop it from being a void.
Both options.
Is your bottle long rest or short rest?
Long rest.
Okay.
But it lasts. But like it resets every 8 hours. So basically, we go in, and as soon as we pop back out, it's back up.
Yeah. At
It's
that point,
essentially a tiny
just throw it in a bush. We'll never pay for housing again.
Honestly.
Okay.
We're gonna pop out and be like in a junkyard or something somewhere, or like a landfill.
While we slept the
Yeah,
bottle,
some
got
random
picked
street
up, thrown in
cleaner
the
walking by.
trash.
Yeah. Just throw it. Honestly, throw the bottle on top of a roof and like a gutter or something.
just giving Austin fun future ideas to fuck with us.
One day you're gonna wake up and you're inside a dragon's like gold hoard. You're like, oh.
The bottle just gets transported across an island by like a series of Rube Goldberg machine style.
You get out of it and you're on a completely different world. You're like,
we're all the
okay,
way
new
back in,
campaign,
like,
guys.
Alhambra.
Well, yeah, let's take a. The professor
Take a
has
rest.
looked at my knife before, right?
Here's what?
I don't think I've identified it.
Do you want to?
Can I identify on his knife?
Sure.
Oh, identify all over.
She identify on my knife.
As you are kind of inspecting it, make a. We'll do an investigation check or Arcana check, whichever one you feel like.
Guidance.
Damn, it usually goes in smoothly. Now I'm sad.
Austin, you can't blame a motherfucker for wanting to know.
Also, is guidance 1d4?
Yes.
Yeah. I just love
get
how you are
advantage
acting
by,
like
like-
such a I don't know. You're like, oh, I believe in your role, but just in case, I'm gonna help, and you just put a hand on his shoulder.
That is a 22 Arcana.
All right, you are able to glean that it is a part of Clyde's soul. almost, where like the way he was reacting to it, the way it reacted to him. This seems to be a very soul-like magic-based thing, and it's coming from Clyde. This has some kind of curse of one, what he said, it speaks to him. He's haunted, but two, it will never leave him. It refuses to leave his side. Even if he gets rid of it, he goes, no,
Yeah.
you ain't getting rid of me that easy,
I've-
motherfucker.
I've tried going places to get curses broken, and nothing works. It won't stay away. I've tried giving it to somebody, seeing how it would react. Did nothing.
It returns after a period of time.
It's usually
Yeah,
around
it's
8-ish hours.
Just reading over it, this one's a pesky fucker.
Yeah.
But did you consider he just might like you?
I also stabbed him to see if it would do anything, and it didn't do anything when I stabbed him.
It hurt.
So, I guess I'm just stuck with it. I don't really.
Would you like me to try breaking the curse?
You could try again, but it might hurt you in return.
Oh,
Just so
fuck
you're
it, we'll
aware.
find out.
So
I'm going to cast a at your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded. Is what that says. But I'm gonna try 3rd level cast, see what happens. Nothing.
You try, it
work.
doesn't work. You knowing what you know about Clyde and his being a god, and this seems to be more powerful than what you've dealt with other gods like before. This is a whole new level of magic that you have not seen before, and it doesn't seem to be responding the same as other items that you've worked for.
I cannot do it as is, but I reckon I might be able to find a way in the future.
It's a very useful weapon.
He's like, I kind of gonna attach to this thing if I'm being honest. Just kind of annoying.
I don't know. Well, it's worth looking into, but we're just gonna hand it to Clyde for a minute and just be like, "Here, have fun with this. I need a break from it for a little bit."
yay! I'm gonna take it and try to put my soul back. I want it back.
Stabs himself.
Yeah,
with it.
as you
Like-
stab yourself, you guys see this energy start to bubble out of him and spread for a moment. Like this dark crimson energy just kind of like forming, kind of like Wanda's energy in Marvel. Before he
Never
yanks
seen
it
that
out,
before.
the knife's still intact and the energy forms and closes up the wound.
Get my soul back.
That was interesting.
I want it
Huh.
back.
I'm just gonna take it back and sheath it.
Oh.
You're like, all right, bud, this is mine now.
So did that
You've
just
had enough soul. Hand it back over.
You've lost
No
soul
more soul
privileges.
time.
You're cut off. No more soul.
All right. Well, now that that's all settled, I think we should take a good rest tonight and head over back to Victor's residence in the morning.
Could not agree more.
Alrighty. So you guys can take another long rest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. By the time you guys wake up, it's morning time. You know, you hear the Diogenes School of Arts bell ringing in the morning from across the way over yonder. And as you start making your way up towards the Tolfi home, Ramfin, I need you to make a you know what? Make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Add 10. It's a
More
saving
wizard
throw.
jail. More wizard jail.
Actually, no, charisma saving throw. Sorry, charisma.
So add 10.
17.
17.
Plus,
Yes.
so
With,
As-
with the 10?
Oh no, with the 10 it's a 27.
Okay.
There you go.
As you get closer, you you feel this magic energy radiating from the mansion.
Fuck.
And at some point, you would get a massive headache, almost like an extreme hangover, but you are able to kind of withstand it and prepare yourself for it so it doesn't catch you off guard.
Yeah, he's probably also got that arcane hunger is broiling.
Yep.
World's hungriest man walks into a buffet.
as you all reach the front door, I would like you all to make a perception check.
Mm,
Oh,
I'm
shit,
not very good at those.
Oh shit!
20 again.
18.
Unnatural 20.
19.
19. Okay.
18.
Covered for me. Good.
What'd you get, Caden?
8.
8. Okay, and John?
Dirty 20.
20. Okay. Everyone but Chris, who is just still kind
That's
of.
my disciple.
Chris is kind of like behind everyone, so he can't see over the shoulders or anything, so he's not able to really see anything. But everyone else notices on the front door in magic writing, "At school, be back later."
Victor, you got some long lost brother we didn't know about?
Not that I know of. All of my family is dead.
So we're
Huh.
trying to get into here?
Yes, it's my home. My ancestral home.
Well, Professor, do you think you could? I'm gonna step to the side like Victor did that one time, and just knock on the door so the force blast comes out.
Yep. The
Yeah,
force.
I'll go ahead and dispel
You try to-
magic.
As you try
Lord, I
to,
have an idea.
you notice it has no effect. As you being able to sense glyphs, notice there are glyphs all around the property.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Shite.
I
It's
don't-
not as
I-
simple as just dispelling the magic on the door. There's like a glyph perimeter. This is high level magic.
Would it?
We destroy the
okay,
glyphs.
Would it dispel? Like, is it dispelling stuff?
The glyph, it is.
Yeah. Is it?
It is basically a field of anti-magic where I don't know if it necessarily dispels it as much as like causes it to where it can't form at all
Yeah,
apart
kinda
from
blocks
the
it.
center. Yeah, it completely blocks it apart from what is protecting the home.
Well, I'll say fuck it and waste a spell slot and try this. I'm gonna step back a little bit just to make sure that it doesn't affect me casting it right away, and I'm gonna cast Summon Shadow.
As you try to, nothing forms.
I step back.
This is an entire property. This is like the entire hill is covered in this glyph. You would have to go back miles to get out of this glyph.
Well, I think we got two options. Can either wait for whoever the fuck said they were going to be back after school, or we can try to go to one of those hidden passages and see if that'll lead us anywhere. But that'll take a long time.
Tiny hut in front of the door. That way,
Yeah,
that
I
way, that
I
way
think
they can't get in unless they knock.
I think we have to step away from the property to cast magic.
Glad you picked that up.
That's fucking stupid. I thought it was just a force barrier.
No.
It is, but there's also more to it.
There's an anti-magic.
Oh, damn.
fucking
Yeah. We'll just
perimeter.
ask Victor to take us to one of the hidden passages.
So,
Well, the thing.
Victor, there are two hidden passages: the docks on the southern end that will take you about 6 hours, or the one in the school that you know of. They used to travel
We're going
on
to
your way.
school. We're going to school.
Never
Oh,
hear that from him again.
Back to class,
Well-
baby.
we have a way we could do this. I mean, you went there, so they might just let you in. Be like, hey, I'm visiting. We can all hop into
Alumni
bottle.
we all hop
privileges.
into Clyde's bottle so he can walk us into this passage. because I think having 4 random people, or 4 other random people in this group would be a little conspicuous.
Well, I need to be the one guiding because I'm the only one who knows where it is.
Well, that's
That's what he just said.
We all hop,
I
we
mean,
all
just-
hop in
I
a
mean,
Clyde's
you can hop
bottle,
in, let's-
and you
You
walk
can do
us
that,
to
that's
the
fine.
passage.
I just big dick it personally. I feel like we should all just stroll up.
I think that's an easy way to go back into wizard jail for 200 years.
I served my time. They're not gonna throw me in for no
Yeah, but
reason.
They seem to be very fond of throwing people into wizard jail for 200 years. Kind of seems like the standard. I
It's
feel like if you
effective, I'll
just-
tell you what.
Yeah.
Raven's like, I served my nickel.
I'm pretty sure that even if we like tripped somebody or looked at somebody the wrong way, we're getting put somewhere for 200 years.
All right, get in the boat. Actually, let's all walk down.
We're
I don't
gonna
want to walk down alone.
He doesn't want to be
It's not the
lonely.
years again that I would mind. It's the paperwork. All those signatures. God.
Yeah,
The
that was the
paperwork.
real punishment. That the other one was kind of like the pre-course of just preparing you for the paperwork. Yeah. And you watched as you signed the paperwork, they just started shredding it. So it was literally just meant.
The
I had
time
to
was
sign
just to
for
soften
him
you
too.
up.
They gave him more paper than they gave me because he attacked the portmaster.
That's more important.
They had- the
And I had
time
to sign
soften
for
you
him
up.
because he was catatonic.
All right, let's go back to the school.
Alrighty. So as you guys begin walking down to the hill, you see the school, and Grant, this brings back, or Victor brings back memories for you, where as an arrogant little egotistical narcissist teen,
Hell yeah.
gotta throw all those titles in there.
Hell yeah.
Growing up as the richest kid on the block, you know, you
That's how we do it.
you got into the school and you were one of the top students, very well loved, and part of you hopes that some of those professors and stuff are still in there that you can maybe bump into and see again. But also, you know, just seeing the school is making you feel a little sad as well. On, you know, you never got to see your little sister go to the school, you got to see her grow up. You never got to see what could have been on this island, and almost this kind of sense of dread kind of starts to consume you as you approach, as suddenly you realize, like, am I prepared to be Xylo again, or must I remain as Victor, and hopefully they don't notice?
It's all in my head, bro.
Yeah. Well, as you guys approach the school, you guys kind of stop and look around. That's what I was more offering something. So if you guys want to do that plan, as
Yep.
you look around, this is a humongous school. This is like bigger than the wizarding school that you guys were at, where it was the whole island. This isn't the whole island, but it is still bigger. As a bunch of really rich kids go here for music, you hear the sounds of some really awful music, some really good music, kind of blending to where it's kind of like it's hurting your ears a bit because you can just hear it from every corner as everyone's playing.
Disharmony.
Exactly.
Lied. I'm a little.
What?
I think it's time to.
Hop
Can
in
you
the
make this
bottle.
not a void?
Become a genie.
Oh,
What do you turn it into?
you'll see.
Victor,
We're seeing right now.
you
Going
suddenly
in.
watch as you turn around, you're like, okay, guys, and you look and they're all gone, and a bottle drops to the ground, and you pick it up and you pocket it.
The new updated layout is just going to be an extra long bar layout with stools and a ghost bartender. And this time, though, no walls or roof, so we can actually watch what's going on because we can already hear what's going on outside the bottle.
Interesting. So, from you guys' perspective, you see
The inside of my pocket.
The inside of his pocket, but you also see the ghost, or like the spectral bartender. What's his name?
Jerry.
You'll be
Pablo
Marcus.
Senior.
Marcus? I wasn't sure if you're gonna go like Jeeves or something.
Jeeves.
Marcus. Marcus is behind the bar and he's like pouring you guys a drink as you're all watching Victor's pocket.
Tell me if there's any lint in there.
Oh no, Matt Mercer or Mark Mercer.
Lint everywhere.
There's a sign behind the bar that's a picture of Mr. Nice Guy that says employee of the last 200 years.
Employee of the month.
He was dead
Every
for
month.
200 years. He's really the
Yeah,
last
and-
employee
and
of the
he was
month.
like,
It's just
And guess
pictures
what?
of his
He
slowly
never left the
decaying
job
corpse
site.
over time.
That's commitment. That's
Why did
commitment.
Mr. John looks around and goes, "Why did Mr. Nice Guy's death affect you this much?"
You know,
Over everyone else.
listen, man, I just connected with him, man. Like, we just got together on a real deep level.
You owed him a house.
He gave him a house, technically.
and
Pretty
he
sure he
still
tried to
owes me
kill
a
us.
soul, and I'm gonna find a way to get it.
I'm pretty sure he tried to kill us more than once.
Piss
Happens.
posh.
It's Arconia. It happens.
To be fair,
Forgive and
he did
forget.
the exact same to him, so like,
and
tit for
forget.
tat, eye for an eye and all. Only Clyde was successful, and now he's gonna be haunted by this, by Mr. Nice
Me and
Guy.
Victor used to spend weeks lying to each other. Now
It's
look
true.
at us.
That's true.
Still lying to each other, but not as much.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
It's a long road, but we're walking.
and we're walking. So, as you are going through the school, you notice a lot of, teenagers that some kids that like you met through obviously like political ties and stuff like that have now kind of grown up and are now at the school. Kind of brings a little bit of a smile to your face, seeing them.
Zero security, by the way.
Wait,
They didn't pat me down or
Oh.
nothing.
okay, Jacob. What's that? Sorry. He just said that his dog just ran through and knocked the plug of his PC out.
Oh
Oh,
god.
that's right. He's frozen.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Bro, with the most devious smirk on his face.
Yeah.
too.
Anyway, so as you're walking through, you are looking for this entrance, and it takes a minute to remember where it's at. It's been obviously years since you've been back, but you do remember it was by this one room of your favorite professor. And as you
yeah.
kind of approach, you see him in a lecture hall talking, Professor Yargren. And
Yargren.
and you kind of
What a guy.
catch the lecture for a moment, and you kind of stop it and pause, and you hear, "Now, can anyone tell me, what is the key trait every bard must be?" And you hear one student kind of shout from the back, "A musician." "Ah, so a bard must master the lyre and lute to put quill to parchment?" And you hear another student, "They must be a great writer." "Interesting theory. Yet, there's so many of us that sing the songs of others. And I knew this one student who, he only sang the songs of others, never wrote his own. Such a shame, that one. Had so much talent. But are those great writers, are they great writers too, and just doubt of themselves, or perhaps they're just unskilled?" And then you hear one student in the back, this kind of female voice. "Bards must be storytellers." "Yes! Well, that is exactly right." And he kind of looks across the crowd and doesn't see him for a moment. And you go, "In every wake of life, there are storytellers. Whether they are musicians, poets, writers, historians, or even simple farmers. When people go about the taverns telling tales to their friends, when one comes home from work and tells their partner about their day, we all tell stories. Bards have the responsibility to be better storytellers than the rest." and you see this one female to the front. Like, you just see the back of her head and her raise her hand. Professor, if everyone is a storyteller, then what purpose do we as bards provide them with? Even if we are better storytellers, surely we do not provide as great a service as themselves. Miss Tulfy, always one to question. That is good. Great storytellers must have questions, for without questions a story can be dreadfully dull. And the name strikes you for a moment. And another student. Oh, what the fuck? I just lost where I was at. Where the fuck is it? Okay.
We know who's not a bard.
Yeah. I lost track of it for a moment because I forgot I added something. I made this for like a cutscene, and then I just haven't gotten rid of it. Well, to answer your question, my dear, I'm afraid I must admit an unfortunate reality. Everyone is capable of being a storyteller, true, yet some prefer to keep it to themselves. Others prefer to tell their close friends, yet they never seek to share with others. It's a sad truth, most feel their stories aren't worth sharing in the world. But I think that is foolish. If you have a story in your heart, I believe you should tell it. Stories are how we relate to others, how we empathize and grieve, how we laugh and we love. Stories are all around us, and yet so few are ever told. You ask why we exist, Miss Tulfy? It is because we are the ones who must share the stories others will not. Contrary to popular belief, our job is not to entertain or to distract. People can make their own stories for that. Our job is to inspire. It is to teach others lessons we ourselves have already learned. For without us, how can the world ever learn to grow? For your assignment over the weekend, I want you all to think of a lesson you learned throughout your life. Your task is to write a fictional tale that utilizes that lesson as a central theme. I know some of you kiss-asses, Mr. Hedgecough, will try to use one of the lessons I taught you in this class. If you do this, it will result in an automatic failure. Be creative, and do not fear making a poor story. This is your first draft, of course. No great work has ever been written on the first try. And remember, the greatest art comes from even greater pain. Pain is how we learn, so do not be afraid to let your work reflect your pain. Have a good weekend. Class dismissed. And you see this crowd get up and all start to move out, and you kind of lose track of the people who were asking questions. And as you're kind of like sitting in the doorway, the professor seems to notice you for a moment, and you see this look of confusion and realization. The smile forms on his face as he sees you.
I go invisible.
With what?
Counterspell.
Yeah, from the bottle.
From the
Wait, now we can see stuff. We can see outside of his pocket.
loophole.
Instead, all you
What's
see
wrong?
is a finely shaven ass. I'm kidding.
A perfectly groomed ass.
And the professor kind of calls to you for a moment, and he says, "Xylo, is that you?"
I begin walking towards him.
And he kind of like he puts his glasses on and he studies you for a moment. By the gods, you're alive.
Alive indeed.
Your sister will be glad to hear it then. Where have you been? Why didn't you ever come home?
When the ship crashed, I thought everyone died. I didn't have a home.
He looks at you. I see. Well, you seem to be doing quite fine for yourself. You look well, my boy. But rest assured, not everyone died in that shipwreck. Your sister, she lives. She's one of my top students. I'm not sure if you heard her in class earlier, but she's doing well. You should go and visit her sometime. I'm sure she'll be happy to hear from you. Please, tell me, what happened during those years you were gone? Are your parents alive as well?
I don't know. To my knowledge, they were all dead. Now my sister's alive. I don't know what to think.
Well, there's always time to fix what was broken, right? Not sure if you've heard, but she's actually to be married soon.
Married?
Yes, to Questry Mariel. They're actually having a ball tonight to celebrate. You should go. Well, if you can get in, of course. But you're a Tofi. I'm sure she would love to have you.
We'll see.
From what I've heard, she will be the guest of honor there, obviously, being her, being married, but Kimariel's very, very nice, and they will love to have you, I'm sure. Go speak to Lord Mariel before the party starts. I'm sure that he'll have you in. Viviana is, well, she's an amazing woman now, and Questry is very lucky to have her.
It brings me joy. Thank you, Professor.
Of course. I have one favor to ask before you go.
What's that?
Someday, I don't know if you're still singing other people's songs, but come up with one of your own. You were always my most talented student. Believe in yourself a bit.
I'll try.
He nods to you and begins kind of shuffling his papers. Well, it was good to see you, but if you'll excuse me, I have another class, and well, it's lunchtime, and I want to eat before they come in.
Yes.
And he pats you on the shoulder and looks at you one more moment and gives you this gleam in his eyes. He's just so happy to see you're alive again, and nods to you and walks off and goes to get lunch.
Well, I guess it's time to sneak into my own house.
So as you approach the little area, it's a combination little locker that you have, and it's a big locker, and you have a code that you put in for the regular locker that used to be yours, and you have another code that you put in to get to the entrance, and you plug it in, and it doesn't work for a moment, and you think to yourself, shit, did they change it? And you try it again, doesn't work. So you switch up the numbers, and then you do it, and you're like, oh yeah, I just forgot the numbers. That's
Ooh.
forgot the order.
Had myself going there for a second.
You close it behind you and begin walking, and all the torches that were there have burned out, obviously, so it's just kind of pitch black, and you can't really see anything.
Do I have something? Surely I have something. I thought I had something.
Yeah, people have stuff.
Do I have a candle? I swear I had something to light my way.
You had a matchbox,
swear I
didn't you?
did. I do have a candle.
Nice. Do you have something to
Okay.
light it?
Yes. Heat metal.
Nope. You just burn your hand on the.
No,
we
no.
can
If
see outside the bottle. Can we do anything?
You'd have to leave the bottle, I think, right?
Oh, okay.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, guys, come on out of the bottle and light my way.
Pop out of the bottle.
All right, I'm going to leave
Grant me 3
the
wishes.
bottle, and I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna cast. I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
That works probably better than what I was gonna do.
Because those
I-
flashing lights.
I just three little globes of light just pop out from my fingertips. Just like he just holds his hand up and just boop boop boop, and it's like it's weird because it looks like it shouldn't glow, but it's like little like black balls with like radiant light like shining out of them.
Mhm.
It's almost looks like a black hole, but instead of the absence of light, it makes light.
So as you're like walking and all this, this is a long tunnel. You are traveling for several hours. It's like at least 2 hours that you're like walking until you finally come across where Victor remembers under some like the staircase. And so who's up front?
I'd like to climb up the stairs like a child on all fours.
As you approach the first step, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Add 10 to the roll.
This is why you let the rogue go first.
No. Because I got +8. Then...
Fair.
Oh, so it's 35.
35. So you manage to hit this force and you manage to land on your feet as it launches you back and not knock anyone over like a domino effect kind of thing. But you do notice this force field around it.
Gymnastiques. Well, guys, this kind of sucks.
Well, guess we go home.
Let's pack it up. Get on back on the boat.
On to the next island. Shit was boring anyways.
You see this writing start to form in magic text. As you do, you go, "What do you want?"
Oh, fuck. I almost just said family, like Dominic Toretto.
Family.
In?
Who are you?
Family.
More specific question mark?
Xylotolfi.
My brother is dead.
Come and find out.
I am not at home. I am at Keep Mariel. If you would like to see me, come find me at the ball.
Nah, we're going to the ball.
There's a slight problem with that. That's one of the keeps I broke into.
Well, that's okay. You served your time. You served your
I
nickel,
don't,
buddy.
I don't know if I'd be welcome there, though.
Well, you can just stay in the bottle, because I'm going to that fucking ball.
Fair enough.
You can pop out whenever you're
About-
needed.
About.
Yeah. As
Well, the ball is tomorrow, isn't it?
the ball is tonight, but as
Oh, it is tonight.
you are about to walk away, you look at it and goes, "You're wearing that?" Question mark.
Hey, we got some nice clothes. God, who do you think we are? Adventurers?
Not as nice for a Zondirian ball.
Oh, shit, you're
For
right.
your
I'm pretty sure
information,
people-
this is the height of fashion amongst the dwarves.
Maybe 6 years ago.
As I say, surely like I have some like nice-ish clothing.
Can't-
I am a king,
can't-
or
can't
the
Clyde
You have
just
nice,
wear those
nicest
clothes?
clothing, but it's not exactly like.
Doesn't he also have that fancy armor on though?
Yes, he has
I'd assume
fancy
that
armor.
would look. I'd assume that would have some, some adornments being that high
That's
quality.
kind of what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're walking into a ball in full plate. Kinda. This is a political power
I
ball.
mean,
Yeah,
Guys,
we're about
can't
to drop
Clyde-
a
Yeah, but
political
I'm
big
a king by
stick.
Yeah.
combat. What's your point?
Guys, can't Clyde just make us clothes? He did it the last ball we went to.
Yeah,
Dude,
we
he's
can
gonna
do
give you a
that.
thong.
Oh,
that's okay.
yeah.
He's gonna put all of us in speedos.
Yes.
That's how
Cheetah.
we're going.
Oh,
Cheetah
yeah.
for-
everybody is wearing speedos.
Cheetah print speedos.
First time Victor's sister sees him again is he's in a speedo.
We're all just like humping. We're just like humping our like air humping our way into the ball.
Rubbing the
Wiggle,
crew.
wiggle, wiggle, yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah.
Pulling up like the douchiest lower class.
Now, I will ask, what time are we? How long are we wanting to go today? Because we're almost at 3 hours.
I got time.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3.
Because now we haven't figured out like a time to end. That's why I was.
Saying it.
I mean, I wouldn't
3.
mind. I don't know. It depends on how far in you want to get to like the ball and shit.
The ball
What's
will
your
probably
plan? Where do you
be
wanna run?
a big, like almost a full episode or full
Do you
session.
want to just
Oh.
do that for next session then? Like just finish
Yeah, that's
out
what.
the-
That's where I
the
was.
rest of the day and then end
Yeah,
it?
okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Great idea,
We
guys.
can get our clothes ready and then, ball
It's the only
down.
reason I was asking.
Also, I should mention I'm not gonna be able to play next week, unfortunately.
That's okay,
That's
buddy.
fine. Let me actually. I'll check
You're
my
forgiven.
schedule afterwards after the session. But, all right. So as you guys
you can't play D&D and drive.
No.
just roll dice in your head, they're always in that one though.
Basically rolling real dice for me. So
Yeah.
I was. Well, I don't want to go back to that inn because, like, fuck, spending 100 gold.
No.
Do we just looking at the party? Do we just want to
So-
go somewhere, have Clyde fly us to a roof, and get clothes and get ready for the ball in the bottle?
Sounds perfect for me.
I don't think
I'm
we
good
can
with
go
it.
back in the bottle right now.
Oh,
We just
Oh,
go
he
out
needs a
of it.
short rest.
It needs time first.
Once
Danny,
Well,
actually, wait a quick second. Hold on.
it's a once per day. You need a long rest.
unless I take a long rest.
Oh, it's short rest, not long rest. Never mind that.
Yeah, my normal spells are short rest, but that one's a full feature part of the genie thing that I need a long rest to go back in.
Yeah. And you guys only have about 6 hours before the ball starts. So you probably wouldn't even
Well.
have time to get back to the inn in general.
Let's head that way. And can one of you make like a tiny hut, or we can just go to an alley? Just have
I can
Clyde make his
tiny
clothes.
hut. I can tiny hut.
Not right here, you can't.
Well, yeah,
Watch me.
you can try.
You can certainly
waste a
try.
spell slot.
Wait till Grant finds out he meant that there's anti magic.
When I said there's an anti-magic on the field, do you think it meant under it as well?
That seems disturbingly thorough. Just
And yeah, this
unnecessary.
place is disturbingly rich.
I'm disturbingly rich, you mean?
Anymore you're not. You used to be. Now you're not. Now you just have like what? How many gold?
Hey, pretty soon I'm gonna be rich again, buddy. Pretty soon.
How did you think? Unless your sister just hates your guts for abandoning her for how many years?
I didn't know she was alive.
Nah. Semantics.
Nah. That's not how abandoning works.
Guy's clearly
Alright,
never
well,
been abandoned before.
let's get out of this. Since we can't go in, let's get out of this tunnel and enter the school as a troop of 5.
It takes you another 2 hours to
Right.
backtrack to the school. And by this point, you're about 4 hours away from the ball, until the ball starts, and you're about like 2 hours away from Keep Mariel. So you got another 2 hours to kill.
I don't think it would be wise to waste the spell slot actually on a tiny hut. Let's just see if we can find somewhere out of eye shot to make clothes and try to figure out something for Professor Ramphin. You don't have disguise self?
Nope.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's your thing. It's not his. He ain't a rogue.
Hey, I don't disguise myself. I am just stealthy as shit.
You don't have a disguise kit.
I have a disguise kit. Actually, I don't. I can't use disguise kits. I have a forgery kit and alchemist supplies
Nice.
and
Oh.
thieves tools, but that's
Yeah. So you guys are able to find this uh, little band room area that's completely empty. The lights are shut off. No one's coming in to kind of like make some clothes and change into them. How are you guys going to? What kind of clothes are you guys gonna wear for this ball?
Tuxedo.
It is also, I should point out, it is a
It's a
masked
wedding.
ball.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
it's a
Masquerade.
masquerade.
Okay.
Oh,
Masquerade.
so Rainfin should be fine.
I want like a gold inlay tuxedo.
Okay.
With like, the fucking Phantom of the Opera mask, but
Oh,
black.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not
Um,
wearing my plate, correct?
No.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do like a tuxedo or kind of like suit, but I'm gonna do the bow tie instead of the tie. I think that's like a Chris thing because the tie is too restricting. And I'll kind of do like a on the inside, like the inlay or whatever it's called. I'll do almost like a, I don't know how to describe it. It'll be purple, but it'll be like the kind of like floral pattern that goes like this and like spreads out.
Mhm.
So I'll do like kind of that type of thing on the inlay of my jacket. I'll have a nice like white shirt with the button downs and kind of like the fabric folds that kind of like go down each of the chests like this. I'll have like pants that are they'll be like a little like not tight, but like slightly less like loose around the thighs, then get a little like looser on the calves, and then some like nice black shoes with not necessarily any like crazy designs, maybe like a little bit of like something on the very end of the toe, but just like overall like kind of very traditional, formal, like with the bow tie. And then I'm also going to like tie up my beard. So usually it's kind of like very just whatever, just kind of hanging around. And so I'm gonna almost do like a double braid like this.
Cool.
And then my hair will be slicked back, and that'll be what Chris is doing.
All right.
I think John he has Clyde make him, it's like a black, it's a black suit. Um, it's no jacket again. He doesn't fuck with jackets, but it's the vest and then the undershirt, and it's kind of like devil themed, but it's got like red embroidery going all the way down. He's got like like those fancy olden, like the Victorian shows and stuff. It's kind of looking like those kind of vests with the red embroidery. On his back, he's got his dagger. It's like he made like a house crest for himself made out of the dagger and all that like formal wear on the back.
Mhm.
And the mask he made it like kind of devil themed again, where it's like it's just like a black and red mask and like kind of looks like horns coming up kind of thing.
Mhm.
Stuff like that.
All right. Rainfin.
Kind of similar to the last, party that we went to where this was done. Is going to be like a kind of a green suit. A little bit more on the black this time, though. The green is kind of a secondary color, used for like the pattern and whatnot. In the stitching all around like the wrists and kind of the inlay on the jacket and whatnot, it'll be like kind of a rainbow thread, similar to how his veins looked when he went into his beast form.
Mhm.
And he probably, similarly to what John has with a house crest, he's gonna go with fuck it, play to your strengths. He's gonna have like the house crest of the family that he's descendant of, his mom's family from Arosia, and just have that crest on there.
Oh yeah, so she's gonna have that symbol. Got it.
Yeah,
Do you want me to say it or no? That's what I was.
you can. I don't
Okay.
care.
So he's gonna have the royal family insignia on it.
Can I add something to my suit?
Sure.
On kind of like the way that they're adding the crest, I'm gonna add the Daxon royalty crest, and then the cuffs that I have on my sleeve, like the little gold things. I'm gonna have the kind of like Nafaran, like high, like the Nafaran royalty on my cuffs, but like the Daxon royalty on my jacket.
I just imagine since Clyde's making this, he just added little like pistols for his cuffs,
Mhm.
like little revolvers
I can see it.
that he just has to deal with.
Mhm. All right. Did you go, Silas, or no? You didn't go. What do you?
I've not gone. Clyde is going to he is going to sneak his own little cult symbol on the little strap out at the top of the vest for John.
Mhm.
Just a nice little one. And then for himself, he is going to make his traditional all white suit, full suit, 3-piece vest, and then a nice crimson red tie with that same symbol in the middle of it.
Okay.
And then he is also going to have nice bright red shoes. And then for his mask, just in short, it's pretty similar to the mask the White Death wore in the Bullet Train.
Mhm.
Just
like
an Oni style mask with the demon horns going up, a little gold outline.
Okay. All right. So as you
I would
guys,
also.
Go ahead.
Can I add like my house's crest to my lapels and
Sure.
like the gold inlay?
Yeah.
We're going dripped out, boys.
as you are looking a little fancy, Chris looking the most underdressed. No, I'm kidding.
I'm desperately out of sauce repeatedly. We take like 4 short rests.
Yeah. You guys get changed and you start heading your way over to Keep Mariel. And by this point, people are arriving in like carriages and all that. And you see people gathering. And there are all these like fancy dresses and suits and like surcoats and all this stuff. And this is not as big as the Tolfi Heap, but it is like the second biggest on the island. And that's where we'll end today's session. So we won't be back, next week? But the week after, how about that? Is good for everyone? Cool. All right.
Yep.
The week after that will be a little bit tricky for me because I'll be going home on Wednesday. And it'll be a busy week, so I'm not sure if it'll work out. If it doesn't work out, I'll let you guys know. But if it does, so we should be good.
We'll figure it
But,
out.
yeah. Anyway, we will see you guys then.